Like our first
you and me,
podcast.
yeah.
There you go. There you go. And just like that, we're on. Booyah. What's going on? Hillbilly, Big Nug, Donkey Buds, welcome to the show. We got Team Shandrew sitting in the studio today, Shannon Ball.
I was thinking if it was going to be the other way around, what would it be?
Oh.
And Shan, and
Uh,
and on,
and on.
and on.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry. Flash across my mind. Didn't make as much sense.
That's okay. I really love that we ponder these types of things. There we go, Shandrew. Look at Donkey Buds knows what's up.
Good morning.
Just like that, guys. We're having coffee here. We are switching it up today. We've got Uncle Jeff out on vacay, so he's
Lucky him.
Yeah, he's hitting the road right now. Him and Wendy are probably somewhere between their place and their destination.
Wow, that was very specific.
Right?
So helpful.
Very astute, very astute. So we got Canada's #1 podcast producer
over here,
sitting over there doing her thing. She's been editing like crazy this morning. Shout out to the OGGO crew. That's you.
Oh, and that's Jax.
We got
Jax needs like almost you know when you say like best podcast, she needs like like some kind of
like 702 shit. Like damn son.
Yeah.
Right? So we need an audio hook for Jax for damn sure. Yeah, that's no lie. Guys, hit us with your hydroponics questions. Hit us with questions about OGGO or what do you got going on today? What do we got going on today?
It's a packing shipping day. It's a lovely day outside. We got some rain.
Holy fuck! Did you guys get a big storm?
Yes.
But
Did
you lose power?
No.
Did we?
What's that?
Did we lose power?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, I thought that I didn't see anything blinking in the kitchen though.
Oh yeah, it would have been. It was this morning.
I guess I wasn't paying attention. We definitely
maybe we're blinking.
Well, the AC runs intermittently throughout the night, so that's how I'm judging now whether or not I have power. But then, but typically, if the AC shuts off, you can still hear a fan running in behind it.
Yes.
Nothing. It just went, and everything was silent. And then I immediately had flashbacks to March of 2026, running down to the basement with 5 inches of water sitting in it, and I kind of like I just sat up. I was like, yeah. Let's fucking do something, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was just worried, just immediately.
And I hear it and I go, oh, thank goodness it's raining. My gas was really dry.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
I like to hear the thunderstorms. When they
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. It was a cracker of a...
It was, I don't think it was windy, though.
It was.
Was it windy?
It was windy out here. We had some things knocked over in ways that I just was like, huh. It's either that or the water was so heavy.
Was intense.
It was a good rain, yeah.
The rain comes hard now.
Yep. Hey, that's what she said.
Early that. You know, if you get me on that track, I can't steer off it. So
that's afternoon talk, of course. Shout out to Gorilla Pete. How's he doing?
He's good.
Is he getting a little sleepy?
Is he getting a little sleep?
Is he hitting the gym? What's he doing this morning?
He is getting sleep. He was up though.
Okay.
Yes, because he's coming in.
Coming on out. Hell yeah. Shout out to Gorilla Pete. Yes, I figured he would be. So we've been having strange mornings here at our house. Obviously, we've got a youngin.
A baby.
She keeps us on our toes. Morning. Oh, go with it. Yes. Indeed. Cheers, Hillbilly. But no, so we've got a very strange sleep schedule right now, if you could call it a schedule.
Well, I mean, it's lucky if you get sleep. I think that's how you with your baby, right? A newborn, you got to be lucky when you get it.
Allie's getting about 45 minutes at a time, we figure, and with 3-hour stint in between that, and then another 45 minutes of sleep, and then 3 hours. But shout out to her. I hope she's getting some rest this morning. I hope she's not sitting there watching this show.
I know.
Oh, do you want us to get her back?
Sleeping in the morning.
She sleeps in the baby's up. Yeah, I mean, even this morning, our little one was up at 3:30 and then 4:30, and then by 5:30 I was just up. I was like, okay, the day has begun. It gets to a point for me where I'm like, I refuse to go back to bed. I'm learning that lesson too. I mean, when you were younger in your partying days, do you remember you'd stay up all damn night and then you'd go to bed at 6 and be like, oh, I'm Superman, I can Superwoman, I can do this. I'm gonna get up at 8 o'clock, and then you sleep till like 10:30 or like noon or like something crazy like that. And you're like, yeah, I totally. I was not getting up in 2 hours.
I've never been a superwoman.
Oh, I've been a Superman, and I've been like, oh, I'm gonna stay up all night partying, and then I'll get up at first thing in the morning. But lately, it's not happening.
Well, you're not
Superman.
age.
Amen.
Right.
Amen, Shannon.
Right. When you're younger, you can do it. But again, when you have that newborn, right, you got to sleep when they sleep. You got to, until you can get them into that slip. When they're slightly a little bit farther along, when they can sleep a bit longer, you have to go with the flow, right?
Looking forward to like the 4 to 6 hour phase. We're in the 2 to 3 hour sleeping phase, right?
Well,
you know what I mean? Lots of eating in between there.
Well,
Lots of eating.
Yes, it all really is all sleep, eat, and
Sleep,
poop, right?
sleep, eat, and poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's how it's going.
It's not a bad life.
It's not a bad, not a bad life when you're our size.
Yeah. Could you imagine if that was okay? You'd be like, okay, thanks for the bite to eat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why we do, like, and for me personally, I feel like that's like the whole point of a resort. Like when I go on a vacation.
Oh, yes.
It's like, literally, it's like eat, sleep. There's something else in there, and then we go to the bathroom. We might be in the pool for a minute, but it's really not much. Like it's like four things.
Eat, sleep, drink, swim. That's what mine would be. Eat, drink, sleep, swim.
I'm hoping that you're doing just one more thing in there with your significant other. Just one more thing. She's like, it's too early for this. Speaking of her significant other, there he is. He's like, let's go. Vacation, he says. Let's go. Doc, leave. Cheers, donkey buds, hillbilly. Good morning, Pete. Good morning, everybody. I was just wondering if you were having a sleep in or if you were hitting the gym. So cheers to you, big dog. We're having a great morning here. You know what's awesome about OGGO Growth Systems Incorporated?
Oh, please tell me.
Well, the fact that both of our gardens are going right now, and we're not thinking about watering them. True that.
No, I kind of honestly, I'm not you. So you are, well, you know what? I mean,
you're not you. You're definitely, I'm not you though either. So
that's true. I'm a set it and forget it kind of girl, and I'll go back and check it when it needs. So it works out really good for me.
It does. Well, listen, but that is kind of like exactly how I operate.
That's you just say it and forget it?
I set it and forget it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Well, I set it and forget it, but I have so many systems that it seems like I'm constantly.
Oh. Okay.
Right. Like if you only had, say, 2-3 systems running, even if they're all standalone, that's just three separate little modes of operation. And then we've got, say, like once I get into my recirculating ones, because then we've got, say, multiple enclosures, one reservoir. Right. So that adds a little bit of a plot twist to it. Still automated though.
True.
And
it does make it easier.
It does definitely make it easier. All the automation of the watering. I mean, just to have that many plants and then to have them, you wake up in the morning, you're not like, gotta go fucking see if my plants are still standing. Because that's like with the cloner, that's one of the things that I love about aeroponic cloning is that I feel like maybe when you do clones like the generic, just like rock wool cubes or soil plugs or something, I feel like that's kind of like the new parent mode. Like every 2 to 3 hours, we're gonna fucking lift the dome. We gotta get the fresh air. How are you doing? May I breathe fresh life into you? Do you need fed? Do you need touched? Do you need sprayed? Do you need, what is this, right? And like with aeroponic cloner, I'm like, man, when did I put those cuts in? 3 weeks ago? It's like, Jax, it's like Uncle Jeff with his vacation. It's like, I'm going to start a DWC kit and walk away. I just. Is
that what he did?
Yeah. That's literally
last night, showed us, and
he's like, peace out, like mic drop type shit. It was, we're going to pull a short from it. Because he's like straight up root porn star all of a sudden. I couldn't believe it, right? He's just like, check this out. Got roots popping out the bottom of his he's growing the Persian prince in his buckets. There we go. Got roots already. And it was just hilarious. He was just like, All right, well, going on vacation.
Yeah.
Like-
No, and it's gonna be completely looked after.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
everything. Oh, good morning.
Have you ever used oxygen in your reservoir? Direct tank oxygen? No, hillbilly. No, like straight oxygen bubbles. Oh, that's a great one too, Gorilla Pete. That's awesome. Awesome question. Hillbilly, we've not used direct oxygen, right? Like we've never had oxygen
Well,
tanks.
that would
We
be
use
kind of
aeration.
interesting.
We use bubblers, we use aerators, but that's air.
Mhm.
Right now, let's look up what air is actually broken down into.
Well, I'm intrigued if there's a benefit to using straight oxygen.
Well, we know that there's a benefit to spraying your plants with CO2,
Yeah, that's true. We do.
right?
And there is a bonus if you give yourself oxygen.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want oxygen.
No, like right when they used to have oxygen bars and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that.
I got you. So on that note, dog lead. Yes, ABC. That's either always be cleaning or always be cloning.
Yeah.
or like always be cutting. But that one, I like cloning better. We don't need to. That's no violence required.
Yeah.
Always be cloning. Shadow. You
Good
legend.
morning.
Good morning, Shadow. You are the best. Emid, sorry, I said it wrong. I always see that capital E, then I see mid, but it's Emid. I know it
Emid.
is. Emid. It is. I've said it once wrong before. I'll never say it again. I'm done.
Yeah, once we figured out how to pronounce it.
Well, I don't make a
It's
habit
hard
of.
if it's only in text, right?
Oh,
You're
absolutely.
like, he pronounces and they spell it E.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
mean, hey, YouTube handles are what they are, right? Even when I'm reading the English language, I'm like, does that say tear or tear?
Yeah.
Not
gotta
sure.
read the
Does
whole
that say
sentence.
wind or wind?
Yeah.
Not re- does that say read or read?
Yeah.
Same
They're all
word.
the same word. Shannon's like, what the heck?
But it's true. Yeah,
They're
ABC.
spelled the same way.
Yeah. No, see, it's all based on the sentence on which it's
Yeah,
placed,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the word standing alone.
No, very true.
It has two pronunciations. Shadow. I'm sending a green heart right back to you, Holmes. I hope you're having a fantastic. What is this? Tuesday,
Mhm.
July 21st.
Mhm.
Moving right along here, folks. If you don't have sunflowers in yet,
Better get your ass going.
Can
Can I say that? Can I say the ass?
I would say ass repeatedly.
Okay, well then you should get
Get your ass in gear.
Little cuties like we have.
All right. Here we go. You reading this or mine?
who?
I'll read it.
Okay.
Air is a physical mixture of gases rather than a single chemical compound. When broken down into its individual components through physical processes like fractional distillation, air primarily separates into 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, 0.93% argon, and 0.04% carbon dioxide. Trace gases present, variable amounts of neon, helium, methane, krypton, hydrogen, and water vapor. Very cool. Very cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, it's good to know these things for your breakdown in your water. So when we say no, we've not injected oxygen, right? Like
Yes.
that would just be straight oxygen
Yeah,
molecules
right.
blasted in there. But Hillbilly, have you got any? Jax, maybe just inquire
Yeah,
on
I'm looking.
what happens if you inject straight oxygen into a reservoir like that. But no, aeration does the trick though. So Superman is alive. What's that? Because there's krypton in the air. He was allergic to kryptonite though. That was radioactive fragments of physical. You know what I mean? I don't know. Krypton in trace amounts is probably good for everybody. Maybe it turns us super. Imagine that makes him weak, makes us better. That'd be hilarious. English is fun. Cheers, donkey butt. So Pete did ask a great question though. He said,
Oh, yes.
"What is hydroponics and how does it work?" I like it because hydroponics is simply the motion of water. It actually means water work in Latin. That's what hydroponics translates.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what
Water
it's.
work.
Yeah, water work. And so yeah, it's literally just movement of water across a surface or in a circular motion, as it were, right? So our top feed hydroponic kits at OGGO are based on the theory of a top feed hydroponic system, whereas we've got a reservoir sitting in the bottom, a singular pump, going upwards, diffusing into multiple sites, and those sites trickle back down. And in that motion, we've got a little bit of hydroponics happening.
Cheers.
Yeah, so that's the most base level. So Jack, slide that on over for us. Let's see what oxygen in, and I need some emojis up, man. We're already at 15 minutes.
No, 15 minutes.
Injecting straight pure oxygen into a hydroponic reservoir can theoretically supersaturate your water with dissolved oxygen, boosting nutrient uptake and protecting against root rot. However, in practice, it is incredibly inefficient because pure oxygen bubbles off gas rapidly and it poses significant safety and fire hazard 10-4.
Mhm.
And for, I mean, that's why. So, for what it's worth, Hillbilly, like rather than going a straight oxygen, I always just size up my pumps.
Mhm.
If I'm really, really worried about it, I would just add more bubbles. In the sense that you're not going to have any additional cost, you know, like if you're renting an oxygen tank, if you're filling it with oxygen at say a welding supply shop,
Like
You're-
that can't be economical.
it's not economical. And then also on top of that, if you're transporting it, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
You don't need to, you know,
No.
that's an unnecessary risk per se.
And it just, in some ways, it just seems like a waste. Like it says it's gonna off gas really fast.
Yeah, he's
Right.
making a point though. Like an intermittent timer would
true.
probably be
Like if you're just
right.
pumping
Just
it
as
off.
that's as we run our aerators. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be a really interesting anecdotal experiment to say
Yes.
the least.
To see what would happen.
Oh hell yeah, I'd be with you all the way. I'd watch that shit, Hillbilly. And if given enough time, we'll do it because we've got a few different experiments that we want to try. Right, ladies?
Oh, yeah.
We got a bunch of different builds we want to get. I see somebody cooperating with the emoji request. That is fucking fantastic. Thank you, Emmett. Backup water pump. Yes, indeed. So, what I'm thinking too for the oxygen there. So you guys don't often hear about this either, but look up look up carbonated water and see if that's at all beneficial for your plants, guys.
Very interesting as well.
We know this. We already
know the
this.
answer.
Yeah, we
It's
already
like a
know.
cheater question.
It was a cheater question. I already know what it does. I know of products that have been designed and built for this very thing. But nevertheless, yeah, it's a cool concept for everybody to play with. Not only that, but your store club soda, it's got is it potassium nitrate, which is also beneficial for plant life as far or no, is it potassium bicarbonate? So I don't know what it is. There's something in. Just look up what club soda is. These guys know what's up. They know us all too well. Shannon,
Yes, sir.
should we BRB?
I would love to BRB.
Okay, here we go. So this one is for you, Shanball, because you actually run these things. And what do you think?
What's for me?
There,
Oh,
your net pots.
I love my net pots.
Don't you?
I do.
Tell us more. Tell the audience everything they need to know.
Yeah.
Why do you love them?
The net pot.
Mm-hmm.
They're very sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Preach because because of the shape of the basket, you get more roots that come through.
Yeah.
They're strong enough that they can contain a good sized plant.
Hell yeah. Preach.
Yeah.
What about that big collar up top?
That big collar up there is awesome because it helps from water from kind of escaping. If you were more aeroponic,
And
Keeps it from tipping.
Yeah.
keep it
You know,
from
all that.
tipping. It's very sturdy. It's also got okay, I'm not good with the fancy words.
You
it's probably tricky for you because I don't. Have you used any other net pot?
No.
No, I didn't.
I
think
have
so.
no
So
Netflix.
the things that like you don't even know what you don't know.
But
right?
we talked. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah, we
there's a lot of yeah, root lives matter. Amen, donkey.
Root lives.
So it's true. It's fucking true. It's so true. People really neglect their roots and their hydro systems, and so for what it's worth, like we asked Sheba last night we were over on Rumble doing a stream.
Yeah.
And that was fucking cool.
Plants of our lives.
Plants of Our Lives was over there, and so I just asked Sheba point blank. I'm like, have you ever used any other net pot? She was like, actually, no.
No, because she's new to hydroponics.
Yeah, and I was like, so you can probably imagine like what it would look like if you're taking, say, a cylindrical net pot and you're just pulling it out of the same size hole that it's being placed in, what that would do to your plant. And she was just like, I will never switch. And then I asked her, I was like, if there was anything else came out, would you want to try it? She's like, no, I don't need to. So it's like that's
kinda cool.
that's the proof right there. I mean,
Awesome.
when a first time grower says, yeah, this is it, and they're, they don't even have to go and consider other products because, was this one better? You can see with our design, you don't even have to be a grower to understand that roots billow out sideways. And if you're scraping them along the edge of your enclosure just to have a look at your plant or to clean your enclosure or to do whatever, boy, are you going counteractive to what you're trying to accomplish. You know what I mean?
No, totally. So unless you're pulling that whole thing out with that drum engine root ball at the bottom.
You have to lift the whole lid. Who's
Yeah.
doing that, right? I grab my
Exactly.
plants by the stalk. Whoa. Cheers, everybody. What's everybody puffing on?
I also like the fact that you can use your one of those little bug sticky things in there, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got the little spots.
And the
on it.
label.
The label holder,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
also very handy.
Yeah.
Okay, and for what it's worth, so that's from my actual experience in
Mhm.
professional cannabis growth. That was when I actually had a few different experiences with labels and fly traps, all of that stuff, right? So both of those problems are on their own, like pretty big issues when you start to size up into, say, a commercial area, especially if you need to know what your plants are, especially if every plant needs like the same thing, right? Because SOPs are a real thing. So if there's a standardized mode of labeling, the last thing that you want to do is be like wrestling with stones.
Yeah.
The other thing was the wetness of the stones or the spray back of the arrow or whatever it happened to be. That ends up on the fly tape.
Mhm.
The fly tape starts to get wet,
Yeah.
moldy.
Doesn't
Then
get strong.
then it's getting things gross. Like, yeah, it's just all of these problems, like the problems that are solved by this net pot are so awesome that many people don't realize that there was ever a problem in the first place.
Yeah.
Because they don't know, just like what you said, if
Yeah.
this is your first time using a net pot, you don't know that you're using the royalty of net pots. We called it the
Like,
Guardian.
yeah,
We
and-
called it the Guardian for a reason. Keeps everything safe.
And I think my favorite part is the wide lip because the net pots we used to use had that
Oh.
really thin lip.
They fall
And
through.
how many times did they fall through?
It fell through the
Because the
system.
plants got way too
So-
big and they fell into the enclosure.
That's something that
Mm.
people that don't grow sized plants will never even
No,
know
exactly.
of until the first time it happens, and
Yeah.
then your grow
And then you're like,
can
"How
be
do I get-"
lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill my plant.
All right,
for this.
3,
There's been
2. You guys thought I was gonna
Yeah.
count to 1?
Yeah.
No. But seriously,
There's some
okay.
good questions here though.
Sure, absolutely. Let's get back into them.
So Kirk said hydro for facility or trying to get as much as fast as possible. Soil for quality / terp chasing. Generally? Question mark. LOL.
I say, why not play in both? I
Yeah.
mean, I've been saying that since forever. I like them both. I've never, Kirk, you know me, I've never been one to be like, grow this, don't grow that. I think the speed and cleanliness of it in a home grow is also valuable.
Yeah, and we
Thoughts on that, ladies?
yeah, well yesterday we were discussing soil and how your soil contains like what is it? The
Arsenic. And,
yeah, the big metals.
Yeah.
And then it leaches into your plants.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Yeah, you can look up all that.
Yeah.
Mega accumulate, right? Super accumulators. We were talking about that on yesterday's show.
Sunflowers.
Yeah, sunflowers are a super accumulator that pull out your heavy metals and anything dangerous in the soil.
Yeah.
Sunflowers will actually eat it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
It
cadmium.
accumulates in them.
Cadmium,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Arsenic.
There were a few plants that were key for that.
I wouldn't say it's better. It's different. They have their own purposes. And I would honestly say that with terp chasing, I don't know that we could honestly say that soil would necessarily be better, because I know, like, we can pull up some
Yeah.
stats on
Yeah.
aeroponic growing or hydroponic growing.
Yeah.
I know with aeroponics you get a really, really awesome expression
Mhm.
of terpenes. It's very, very clean. It's very, very true. Of course, it is based on inputs all along the way. So I find, personally speaking, if you're going to feed the same nutrient lineup to a variety of strains, you might end up finding similar characteristics woven through all of them, whereas you notice certain terpene profiles. But again, I feel like that's obviously has something to do with the fact that, eating them the same ingredients. So I would think that probably somewhere along the line they have to somehow come up with some sort of a relevant terpene profile for the fact that that energy input went into them in the first place. And this is just my speculation and my anecdotal evidence. I really think, I mean, there's so many nuances to this. We can talk about this forever. So hydro's not going to be my friend. So yeah, I don't know about that, hillbilly. My hydro goes off about 15 times a year. Again, when you find out how robust hydro really is, and not only that, but we've got fail safes in place in our systems, right? You've had power go off for you've sitting just eating out of the reservoir.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
have any issues when our power goes off either.
Yeah, I mean, if it were to go off for, say,
With days.
3 days, then you're
Well, that would be a problem,
that's
but then you have
that's
a problem
for your
with
whole
every,
life.
yeah.
that's
I got a problem with my freezer, I got a problem with my
Amen.
fridge.
Amen. So they give, I don't know, because we kind of a society that's based on hydro
Well,
running, right? Like not hydro plant, not hydro systems, literally
Hydro.
hot electricity.
Like even when
Yeah, our
even-
whole thing is set up on
if your electricity
working.
goes out and you're walking through the house and you know it's out and you still flip the switch. It's how we work.
Yeah, so Kirk, I'm totally with you here. There's lots of cool studies out there, but the information isn't concrete. Lots of variables. I think honestly,
Studied it.
well, this might be something that we can do, Kirk, as time goes on. We'll find a way to collaborate with it and say, like, put a living soil bed right beside an aeroponic system in the same room with the same strain. I mean, shout out to Rooted Meds for whatever it's worth, because he's literally doing this with DWC and a soil pot right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, in terms of quantity,
Yeah.
he's fucking it's smoking his soil.
Yeah.
There's not, if you put them side by side and you were like, guess what, guys? These plants were started on the same day from the same batch of beans, from the same everything. This people be like, fuck you, you're lying.
Yeah.
One's like triple the size of the other.
Yeah.
And they've been in the exact same conditions. So again, with quantity, yes, definitely, Kirk. I mean, that has been put to bed 1,000 times over. But then in the stuff, like, in terms of terpene profile, overall taste, and some of those things too, I feel like are kind of based on who's
The person.
Yeah. How do you
what's your
define?
favorite?
Yeah.
Agree.
I'm in the wrong class. I am a soul girl. I don't think so, Doc. I don't think there's classes going on anywhere. We're just,
And we grow soil too.
yeah, we got like a couple hundred soil plants going right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely no condemnation.
One thing wrong one way or the other. I think you can.
Well, and I think more people just need to grow something.
Yeah.
But
I think that's
like in the
probably
nice weather, I think growing outside makes sense also for the same reason
Oh, yeah.
that is in some ways set it and forget it, other than you have to water it. But the bees do the pollinating, or
Mhm.
they soil has nutrients. Yeah, you don't have to do as much that way, but you do have to water it.
Mhm.
So I think there's benefits to both. But when you're in a cold climate and you cannot grow outside, at a certain point, which is us, like you said the other day about we're in month 7, you can tell the weather starts to change
Mhm.
again.
Yeah.
Right? We're close to August.
Oh,
You
yeah.
feel it just changes.
You can already just see. I'm like, and I hate that too, because I mean, I feel like the older you get, the faster it all starts to churn through. Like, I'm like, seriously, like we're already in month 7. I'm like, I got 5 months till the snow flies, and that means I gotta fucking go cut some wood.
Okay.
You know
yes.
what I mean?
And you're thinking about totally like the whole piece.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think about. I mean, I think because we live where we
We
live.
think a lot about nature out here.
Yeah, because we live
Yes,
where we
fair
live,
enough.
I zoom out on the whole year. Like, okay, like in this quarter, what do I have to do by this quarter? What should be accomplished? And I can gate, like, now that we've lived out here. I mean, I lived out here obviously as a child.
That's different,
and,
but
but then as an adult with now 6 years under our belt,
and
it
responsibility.
and responsibility and realizing what a cold winter feels like and a long winter, all of those things, it makes it real in a way that, like, you can check it off your list. And I can tell I have markers all throughout the year where I'm like, oh fuck, like how do we make up for this loss? And then I'll get hot under the collar because I realize, like, we've got to do double the amount of work in half the time or something, something like that. So it happens. But that's country living.
That is country living, and specifically because of how you guys heat your house, very different. Like
Mhm.
my mom and dad have a fireplace, but they have they have heat via propane or whatever, right? It's a different source. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, we've still got all these other. I mean,
Okay, sorry.
no, it's all
The
good.
molasses one.
The molasses one, we would only
Those
do. You would only do, honestly, like,
You've
I have, but I would
Yeah.
do it just right at the end
yeah.
of a water rotation, and then also I would say that
Why would you put molasses in what?
it would just add sugar content for any microbes in the root area to feed off of to help generate. It's all good. It would add a little bit of sweetness to the flavor of the profile of the flour. It's gonna just add, it puts sugar levels up. Water.
Really?
Yeah, your bricks levels I think go up with it. BRIX. Just Google that, Jack, so we can have a look at that.
Would you do this with any plant specific or specific to your
We do it with the Wonder Plant.
right?
That'd be the only. I mean, you don't even need to though, because molasses is a fairly, like, it's an organic compound. So when you add it in with everything we're doing, it definitely leaves the possibility for like a residue that can create like mold or anything. Like, we're not looking to create extra living beings in our
No,
our
no.
root zone there. So definitely I would only, like, it's the same with like microbial mass. We put it in for like 2 days just before the water swap, and that just boosts the root zone health because it inoculates it with all of the enzymes and microbes that it needs to do its proper job while it's photosynthesizing and looking for food in the water. It also helps stave off disease and all of that stuff. And so, definitely, like, using microbial mass, again, I use it just before I swap.
It's only in there for a short amount.
So it's only in there for a short amount of time that we get a brand fresh
That's a good
enclosure of water, reservoir full of water. Yeah. The black bag, what is the difference? I mean, no, but BX. So HP is high porosity for what it's worth, Emmett, and then the BX is your I think it's just your classic. It's got what is it? Perlite. I think it's just sphagnum and perlite, but a high porosity has an extra dose of perlite in it. Like, when you crack those bags open, what you'll notice is there's a far more large amount of perlite in those HP bags. That's definitely the difference there for those ones. The teas and the molasses, again, I would not, definitely, Kirk, I wouldn't be putting that in say a cloner. I wouldn't be putting that in any sort of recirculating system unless I was right close to the end of a water rotation. So adding molasses to cannabis feeds the soil microbes, provides micronutrients, and it can improve overall plant vigor during flowering. It does not directly sweeten the buds, there we go, or get absorbed as raw sugar by the plant. Fair enough. Feeds microbes. Carbohydrates in blackstrap molasses act as a food source for beneficial bacteria and fungi in organic soil. So again, if you have living water, a little dose of energy towards the end of the cycle with the water. We don't want an overabundance of fungus or bacteria in our reservoir, but we don't want it sterile either. There's a happy medium in between. You don't want like gunky, stagnant water. You don't want algae water. All of those things. But you only want your water to be alive with microbes. You know what I mean? So, and on that note, I've noticed some things, as the set it and forget it thing, but we'll get to that. A thriving microbial life breaks down organic matter efficiently, turning it into usable food for the wonder roots. Adds trace minerals, unsulfured blackstrap molasses supplies microelements like potassium, calcium, iron, and magnesium. That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, so don't overmix it. Yeah, 1 to 2 tablespoons per gallon of lukewarm water.
Mhm.
Per gallon.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of fucking molasses too. What?
Yeah.
What was the other? What was the avoid?
Avoid overuse. Too much sugar can
Yeah.
attract pests, balance the soil, food web, or cause root rot.
Mm.
Skip in hydroponics.
Hey, Rob Shaw, what's going on? Welcome to the show. A little goes a very long way in water. Soil's more forgiving. Yes, Emmett, and that's what I mean. Like, I don't even fuck with. Yeah, like you said, just clog shit. Exactly. I actually do think hydroponic fruit and veggies definitely has a very noticeably sweet flavor. I don't find it to be bland at all.
From a hydroponic.
Yeah,
No, not
I've never found it to be bland. I don't know. What are your jacks? You
No, I think they actually taste way better than
Yeah,
a store bought.
and also the fact that you're growing them. So one, you know what's gone into it, and two, you get it at its ripest.
Yes, you
Right?
pick it
Like-
when it's ready, as opposed to being picked like
Yeah.
2 weeks ahead and
Yeah.
shipped to you in a truck.
I wonder if that plays and then not sprayed with polyethylene gas to ripen it, right? Like you guys, you guys harvested the most mamba jamba. I can hardly call it mamba jamba, more like freaking daddy
Yeah.
fucking style cucumber there. I was like, whoa, 13 and a half inches making some people blush here. That's what the what?
Awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if you could even maybe try and find that
Where-
clip and just bring it over to the show.
Yeah.
Where'd you put it on TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok.
TikTok and Insta. I know it was on Facebook.
Oh yeah, 'cause
dropped that
I was pretty.
ridiculous comment.
Well, I was so excited because I've been struggling with obviously I am very new to hydroponics. I do not like I'm a pretty newbie. And in fact,
Yeah.
like, other than growing tomatoes in my garden, I live in town. I have very small space, so I don't
Yeah,
grow a
well,
lot of stuff.
your grow tent is just perfect. Like you guys churn out some food.
Yeah,
I'm
when I
always impressed with how
Yeah.
much food you guys
you're
get.
getting better at it all the
You're
time.
getting way better at it all. I was gonna ask you, like, because you are kind of like a new to hydroponics last year, so to speak. Like you jumped in.
Oh yeah, I know nothing. I know very little.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay,
wouldn't
I
say
know.
that. I
Okay,
think you know. Well, there's some.
okay, I do know a little more, but I'm not like you knowledgeable or even Jack's knowledgeable, right? 'Cause I'm just starting.
She's the real master. She just teaches me stuff, right? sis?
You know the hydroponics. I know the vegetables. and
Yeah.
plants.
We combine. I learned how to grow hydro, arrow, DWC, all of those things with one plant,
Yes. Okay.
right? And then from there, I kind of realized, especially as we were formulating our business, hey, one plant's great. What about all of the other things that people eat every single day of the year in every climate all around the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where that's when I kind of was like, let's stop worrying so much about say one plant and figure on all the plants. Now we had already started via soil. I had already really started to jump into my own self efficiency, food sovereignty. And like the past few years, we've been taking it very, very seriously, right? Just getting after it and making our garden just more and more and more prolific. But then really it all just kind of like culminated together. Like shit, why don't we just grow all of the ways, all of the time, everywhere? And particularly I think once we broke through gorilla ponic, right? Like when we understood that you can do a high value crop like our favorite wonder plant there, and you can grow it all the way outdoors in just water. That was when I kind of really started to be like, damn,
You can do anything.
yeah, we should start playing more with like every concept that we ever thought. Because people would tell you, oh, aeroponics and hydroponics is hard, and then they'd be like, hey, you can't even take it outdoors. And
Well, you most certainly can.
most certainly can. And I flipped all of that on its head. Anytime somebody was like, oh, you're going to have a problem with this, I was like, well, actually, I use this to combat that. Or, Jackson and I kept making these new plans while we were beta testing it all along. And sometimes you think something's going to work. And then it was good on paper. Forgot about the real world.
Exactly.
Right. And then sometimes you think this is never going to work. And then fucking.
But it's all about. But I think it's versatility and knowing you can do it. Like when we So I cleaned out my garden, my indoor, my grow tent.
Mm.
I cleaned that stuff out. I mostly because it was really huge and I wanted to reset.
Mhm.
And I actually took those plants, net pot and all, and put them into my garden. So it's very versatile, right? So I did that so I could change up what I was having inside and maximize grow space.
Right.
Right. So now you just have more things.
And like you really start like I've noticed how you and Pete have done an exceptional job of like playing with and switching up what you're growing, the configuration of the garden, the
Well, yeah, because now I know kind of what works. Like you can't
letting that cucumber grow up in behind the banner,
That was so funny.
in behind, up over the light. I was just like, holy fucking shit.
which all they did makes sense to grow a cucumber, but it made sense to grow the plant.
How about a line for hydroponic watering can? Hey, Thurgood, you seen your water? Can I get my watering can back?
Yeah.
Thurgood, shout out to Gorilla Pete. We got to get back into
Yeah.
building with OGGO.
Yeah.
That was a great series we had last year. Of course, shout out to YT for pulling all that great content down. But yeah, that was we still have that aeroponic
It's down there.
watering
I
can.
can go get it and bring it up for
No,
Thursday.
we'll save that for a special event. We'll put it on display when Pete and I do our next episode.
Or maybe Heck will need a watering can or
We
something.
might do build with OGGO for when we redo Zone B.
Yeah.
Because we got a little surprise for Zone B. Shout out to Gorilla Pete for helping me with all of that one there. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, and then I saw we got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and also shout out to Thurgood for talking about the Gorilla Strength trainers. I mean, that's a whole other aspect. And that was kind of what was killing me about not necessarily being able to show all of this stuff on YT, but over, we found a bunch of other ways to do that now. So, I mean, anybody that's really looking for it, go to our link tree. You can certainly find all of our links. We've got, Shannon's been running the TikTok like crazy. Jax is holding down a bunch of socials. We've been giving Miss Ogo Alexandra a little bit of time away from everything, obviously. And Pete and I are doing what we can around the shop and, hosting these shows here for you. So, guys, we got a lot of stuff going on. Make sure you're following all of it. We upload so much content.
Explain to me how the link tree works. What do I have to do it?
If you go to our link tree, it will then open up an entire list of things in there that would be, say, our socials that you can find us on, or maybe it's whatever podcast Jax has posted most recently, or I don't know what she's always doing in there. You guys are always cooking up a fantastic menu of options for our customers, our guests, our clients, our subscribers. They can all come on in here and find what they're looking for. So
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, the link tree's got all of our socials. It's got all of our accounts for all of those socials because you can get onto IG there and damn, I think we got 10 accounts here just for fun. Just for fun, you know what I mean?
There is a lot.
It's whatever. I want 500 square feet of space to be constantly foggy. Hillbilly, are you looking to grow mushrooms? If we can dream it, Chad can build it. I would like to think we can too. There's Frank R. Cheers, buddy boy. Welcome to the show. Have your marshmallows, Rick. I've been seeing those emojis. All right, Thurgood's off to work, guys. Throw up the bats, gorillas, UFOs, aliens.
Thurgood.
Skunks. What else do we got? Shy. What's going on, Top Dog? Welcome to the show. We're switching it up here a little bit this morning. Uncle Jeff's out on tour. He's big rigging across the U.S. of A.
Does he have a big rig, or that's just what you said?
Well, he's F250.
We don't know.
He's a pretty big rig.
Is it?
I would say so. Is it? No, it definitely is. He's got a great, and even more to that point, he's fifth wheeling. So he is actually
okay.
Because I don't even like our trailer's a bumper pull. So I mean, I could tell you it's rig life, and then somebody'd be like, "That's a fucking bumper pull, you asshole," and I'd be like, "Yeah."
You know what?
So what? It's also 63 feet of freaking truck and trailer, so it's like pretty sure that's rig life.
I think that's fine.
Yo, Mr. Spot. What's going on? Cheers, cheers, CS, love. I'm seeing emojis coming through like
Jax,
crazy.
can we leave the comments up? I can't.
Oh, Jax, you gotta get.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so far behind. I'm like, what?
Wow, Shannon,
I'm
we
sorry.
left you in the dark. There's Mr. Rig Life himself, right there.
Oh, good morning.
Yes, yes. Honestly, such a dumb thought in my mind. Long isn't a shit product out there like it. Mini solar panel, good sized water jug, small air pump. I would get scammed by this.
Oh.
Kirk, there is a solar powered pump product out there now. I know that to be true.
Mhm.
I found that one very interesting indeed. Growing old, what's going on? Top Dog, welcome to the show. I'm feeding my soil a tea, manure, llama, and alpaca that I'm putting in molasses, homemade cow milk, pile of eggshells, vinegar. Wow, fifth
Oh.
wheel is so much easier to back up. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they most certainly are. All right,
Okay, there
Shambo.
was a question back farther.
Oh, can you use the strength trainers on veggies as well? Great question, Pete. You can. You definitely can. You can use them on anything that requires a hormonal shift downwards to regenerate roots and aid in new like stalk, meristem production, all of that stuff. Because if you force growth, I always say the strength trainers are equivalent to say a rock or something falling on a plant, and it happens all the time out in nature. Say a tree falling on something. Well, the thing that the tree lands on doesn't necessarily just give up and die.
It works around
It fights back. It pushes back on it. It actually pushes, into whatever's growing on, and it'll fight back. And we can see that evidenced even more when we're using our hydroponic or our aeroponic systems. Whereas, and I've done this so many times, this isn't anecdotal. This is like legit.
It's cool. We have videos.
It's super cool. You put a strength trainer on and you point it in one direction, and I can tell you every single time, and I mean it should be almost intuitive to people as such. Which direction do you think the root's going to? If the top of the plant's going that way, which way do you think the root would go?
Is this
Yeah, it's going to be going just like that. You know what I mean?
Balance.
Because it's trying to pull back while your
Oh.
plant's growing that way.
So the whole thing doesn't
Right?
fall over.
And you can
Smart.
see that in aeroponics just as clear as day, because if you clip it onto one, say, and you leave it for 3 days, 4 days, come back, look at your root regeneration, and it's going the opposite direction that the plant is now growing. And it's not only that, it's bellowing.
Thick.
It's
It's
thick.
thick.
It's like I gotta double down because I'm being pulled away from sunlight. So I need to get back to sunlight. So what am I going to do? I got to go this way down for some nutrients. I got to grab hold. I got to go.
Yeah.
So.
And so are you saying 3 days is probably the max you'd like to leave it on, or can you leave it on longer?
Oh shit!
Do you have any rules?
Mikey was leaving his on for 3 weeks. Oh, I last summer I left one on the entire garage, just pulling it off. It was down at the bottom,
Yeah.
and at the harvest, I went to clip it. And I'm like, get the
There's
fuck.
no-
It grew right around it. It was cool. They really do hold their shape. So, my personal rule is though. Shannon asked a great question.
Yeah.
2 days, 3 days, you've got a great. I mean, they'll bounce back in 12 hours. Honestly.
Okay, then I have another question. And so if we're gonna, and so we can do this on any veggie plant. Or any plant? Are you saying just kind of 2 to 3 days for any plant? What about a tree? What about a bush? Can I use them anywhere?
You can use the large ones on like fruit trees. You could definitely, and I've used the large one now. I've used the large one on a couple wonder plants.
Somebody in the Discord was using it on a bonsai. Just
Yeah,
today.
wasn't that
Was that
donkey?
Eva?
Pretty sure that was donkey.
Oh, on a bonsai, that would make
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
It makes perfect. Yeah, bonsais are fucking great about it.
I saw this question, Shannon. I wondered if you had done it because I think you were growing strawberries, weren't you?
Did they ever
You were
start?
growing
Did they ever
strawberries.
start?
Yeah, they did. Okay, one thing I have learned that new to me, you can't, just because I want to grow these 6 seed packs or whatever in the same place, you can't necessarily do that because, and I don't know if it's not necessarily about water, I don't think, it's more about the temperature. So if
Yeah.
I want to grow my lettuce,
Intensity.
with my lettuce, with my tomatoes or something, sometimes they're just not compatible because it's too hot.
Yeah.
So I know I can do strawberries, but I have to, I think, find a different solution to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I find like it's a great question. Some of these things I feel like as time goes on for us here at Go, when we have more space and time dedicated to running our kits with various types of food in them for the sake of both content creation and just our own general knowledge, I know for a fact that there are certain plants that just don't live together, right? They just don't like being in the same enclosure.
Yeah.
They won't like the same type of water. They don't like the same pH. They don't like. I mean, even when it comes right down to like strains, I've had some more experienced growers than myself tell me if you're growing strains, do your very best to keep it one strain in a system. Whereas, let's say you've got six closures in one reservoir, you can imagine if all six plants were say different. So you've got six different types of plant all feeding off of one reservoir, and the plants talk. I don't care what anybody says. It sounds fucking stupid. Plants talk. I bet you plants bicker. I bet you.
Yeah,
I bet
you know,
it's
wanna outdo
bicker.
each other.
They want to outdo each other. They're trying to consume resources faster than the other plants. But we've had this chat too about the mothership, right? There's a whole hidden premise in the mothership, whereas a mother growing in a reservoir with her pups or her clones right beside her, the clones feel the of mom. Not only that, but they're on the exact same light schedule, feed schedule. They're in the same air quality. Nothing about what they've done is interrupted. If they were listening to a song, they don't even have that interrupted. You know what I mean? So if
No.
so clip and drop it in. No gel required, no time away from mom. Like it's like skin to skin for babies.
Yes.
It's like the first thing that has to happen with a baby is bond it with its mother. It's like that's the mothership right there. Bond it with its mother. Have it eating the exact same food as its mom from the first day that it's alive, and it's gonna go like snot. And it's
Well, I think it's
proof
also
in the pudding.
I think it's also the same as right. We have seasons, right? Even if it's outdoor, you have seasons, right? Certain things flourish.
You see Emmett fucking Emmett. That comment wins. Stick my head in the res and catch up with the plant chatter. Yep.
I think you might need some kind of special,
Headphones.
yeah, like some kind of conversion. Maybe AI should work on that.
Oh,
to
man.
plant.
That's too good. That's too good. Sorry, what were you saying about the seasons? I didn't mean to interrupt
Oh,
you.
sorry, like seasons, right? Like your blah, blah, blah. Okay, so
Peppers and lettuce at the start.
peppers and lettuce, right? Or your strawberries come first and then they die out when the weather gets hotter, and then maybe it's your peaches, your whatever next plant.
Yep.
Things don't necessarily grow all season,
Yeah.
and it has to do with different things such as weather and temperatures and
The parabolic arch of the year, right? Because it truly is that. Like if you were to look at say some sort of chart about it, right? Cool weather, right? You've got your like pre-frost
yes, and then
crops, and it go
yeah, your lettuce, your those kind of things.
right, and
Yeah.
then and it's like literally what was good here is good over here, but you've got this entire arch of heat in the summer that we're
Yeah.
going to contend with first. And it's what's really cool though is when you see the plants like say tomatoes or even again cannabis seems to be really prolific at kind of holding it down in a variety of weathers.
Yes.
Like even watching Oracle with his 42-degree
Mm.
shit, I was like, whoa, like how are those plants even functioning? And I just wonder what the DNA of those plants looks like compared to like say a North American that's never seen 42
Well,
degrees.
I imagine you would also like people. You
Adapt.
what's the word? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. You adapt to survive in your environment because again, it is survival of the fittest, right?
Yeah. Get your roots out of my bark. Damn tomatoes always clogging up the joint. Donkey buds. I love it. I can only imagine what these plants would say to each other.
Yeah.
It is true though.
They're all girls, so one would be like, "She's short," and then the other one would be like, "Skinny bitch," right? So, hey, I was a bouncer. I know how women talk to each other or about each other.
And then be all like, "You see her over there? Let's take her." And
Yeah. Us
steal
five
her
against her. Yeah, well, let's take her water.
Right now out in your garden, they'd be talking about the color of lipstick that the one's wearing the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
deep
Oh look
red
at the,
maroon
yeah.
lipstick.
Look at
on,
her
look
with
at
her maroon,
Yeah.
with her maroon cambium layer. What? She
Yeah.
smells funny.
Yeah,
There we go. Donkey bugs. That's so good. This is hilarious. I am absolutely loving the vibe of today's show.
Maybe that's what I'm gonna have to do for my next TikTok.
Yeah,
My plan.
Oh yeah,
Go,
for some. Hey girl, and then like
What you doing over there?
we're gonna have to find a stud for over in your yard. There. Hey, lady. We gotta get Gorilla Pete voicing over the hey, ladies.
Yeah. Go out over there.
TZ, good morning, good morning. We're just having a little joke here, imagining what female plants must say to each other. But again, the ones of the same strain, and particularly clones, I mean, you could imagine it becomes this little marching army or yelling army of the same voice. It's all the same voice. There's just thousands of them.
Yeah.
You know, a one room full of the same plant.
Okay, but just
1,000 times.
we
over.
talked just to be fair though, we talked about female plants. What about guy plants?
There's only one. Only the one. Only the strongest one survives. Like all the other ones are gone. They're
There
fucking.
are some. There are some.
There are some that are both,
What's that?
but they're bisexual.
Oh yeah, the hermaphs. Yeah, they talk weird.
Some things like cucumbers are naturally that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cucumbers. Well, yeah, they're self-pollinators.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course.
Male and female. Okay.
There's lots of male, female. Well, peppers actually have male and female peppers.
Yes, tomatoes, cantaloupes.
Right. One's good for cooking and one's good for eating
Mhm.
raw as a snack. Tell what
Oh yes, it's
you
like
gotta
the
look at the
4 and the
pepper butt.
3.
Yeah, the pepper butt. Brother Rico, what's going on? We are just chilling here, having a good morning, relaxing. Tuesday, July 21st. We got a bunch of beauties out here in the audience with us. Shannon Ball, what's up? We're having a great time. Woo!
Mhm.
S Punch. Yes.
Punching along.
Shout out to what we S Punch like daily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got it going
We
on.
don't hang out.
We don't not
hang
S
out with Shannon enough.
Yes. Cheers, everybody. Jax, we are Canada's #1 podcast producer. She's sitting right here. I've seen so many emojis go by. I feel like we've traded the emoji. Like gorillas like crazy. No, we're gonna do a BRB. 100,000%. We got it.
Well,
Little step.
we totally should.
Mm-hmm. A little sip that maybe we rip.
No.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah.
I'm wondering which one. Here, Shannon, which one should we do?
Oh,
Which media has it? Should it be just the vintage? Channels we can. I mean, hey, build like heck. Let's do it. Let's do that one. Build like heck because that'll be happening today. We got more stuff happening. That's our other channel.
I feel like that needs a
Other-
Yeah, yeah, you
Rick's
make
already on it. Ricky.
Oh, Rick, you fucking rock, dude. Thank you.
Killing it.
Yes. It's you guys build like heck. Make sure you're subbed up to that one if you're not already. That's the one where we build things and do things and
and
everything.
do things
Oh, it's fun.
And
It's a
do
lot of fun.
things.
We do things,
and stuff.
a couple different things and some stuff.
Yeah.
We've been known to. What were we doing? What was the things we were doing over the weekend? What did we do, sis? Tell us.
So much.
Tell me true. What
So-
did we do on build like heck? Go on.
So much tiling. So much.
That room looks really good. When people say it's going to be impressive.
Oh, yeah.
You
The
even
shine
get
on
to
that
see the
floor.
basement too.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I never saw the basement before / during or after.
We're going.
Rick, wrong
book event.
day.
I know, Rick. That's Sundays
Wait for
again.
Sunday.
Okay, so that one on note, we got the Sunday service. Might as well just keep talking about all these. Anybody who's new here, check us out on the Sunday service. It is not religious.
No.
It is just spiritual. You get your
And
mind
it's
right.
a
You
lot
get
of
your.
fun.
It's so
So
much
fun.
fun. Yeah, we just let it rip there last Sunday.
Shannon, we gotta do
I-
one coming up. We gotta
Yes.
Super team up.
Yeah.
Superhero team up.
I have to find my own book. I want to like find my own book.
Your best book. Bring your best book.
Yeah.
I don't know
Anybody
what
out
it's
in the
gonna be.
audience, if you guys love books, tell us what they are so we can find them and we can get them.
Mhm.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Ching. Ching, 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 ching.
Or bubble. Shannon almost spit out her coffee.
So
I
the
can't
plans
remember
of
what
our
this is.
plans of our lives last night was a raging success.
Oh man.
We have to get a music video for that whole song. It is the craziest, coolest song. If you guys don't know the intro to Plants of Our Lives, I suggest you go
Can we
find
play
it.
it?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, we'll play it right now. We'll bring this one down. Build like heck, guys. If you are not splitting wood, if you're not building things, you're probably not building like heck, because we are gonna go cut some wood.
But if you enjoy doing that and you don't want to, you can just follow along with
just
us.
follow along.
I love to split wood.
Mr. Sparkles, cheers. Yes, that's good. Love to split wood.
I do.
Signing you up.
Rick, you got really deep there about books.
You got really.
deep there about books.
All right, guys. 3, 2. Come on. I'm never gonna psych you out here with just the 1. We gotta just go at 2. It's that time of year. Yes, TZ. How many chords are we gonna split?
Like today. Well, today I have only on my safety flip flops, so it would be not a good day for me to split wood today.
Oh, dude, been living in the skid steer, building ponds in a greenhouse, bro.
Oh, that's exciting.
When you're
yeah. Head on over. We're over here in southwestern Ontario, just waiting for you.
Yeah.
If I had space, I would love a greenhouse
Or a geodesic dome.
The dome.
or the dome, but I would love it to be like
huge.
not necessarily like just walking into a grow room. I would like it to be like have your little seating area where you can have some tea and a
That's
couch,
it.
and then it's just a happy spot.
Yeah.
It would be fabulous.
It would be, yeah. Like we want to actually have it so that in time we have domes that are available for, say, a rental for a weekend, or if you want to come out and camp, we'll have an area in the yard that's actually designated for people to pull in with their vehicle, and they can just get out safely, not worry about our dogs. They can have their dogs there as well, and it's just a space out in the country to
Look at the stars.
look at the stars,
Enjoy the outdoors.
get some fresh air and let the breeze go by and touch some grass with your feet. And,
I like touching grass.
Yes, and just walk around and enjoy yourself for a weekend or a week or whatever you want to do. But I think that's in the very near future. We've already got the plans purchased for the geodesic dome, so it's more just a matter of putting it into action and finding a space for them out there. And definitely, it's hey, just talking about it makes me want to do it, and I freaking live here.
Well, I think
so. I'm like, let's go.
I think that's a pretty cool. I like space. Like I do enjoy where we live. We live in town, obviously, so much different from you because we have we live in town,
right?
But we're not in the new sections. We have a fair bit of space. But I like space. Like I'd be really excited if I didn't have neighbors right next door.
Right.
Neighbors that chap your ass.
That was
fair enough. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, definitely. Right.
What a movie. So Kirk, when you get the domes up to a certain size, if you include enough sitting water, and I shouldn't say sitting water because it's not like it doesn't sit and stagnate, but it's like it's like a pond. You put it right on the north side, just away from sunlight. You also add just a little insulation area above it to refract sunlight into it and keep heat from losing out as it's evaporating upwards. And there you go. It's really cool because you add in that much water, the humidity and temperature begin to regulate themselves, and if you have enough area in there, you can just start filling it with trees and birds of paradise. You can actually grow tropical fruit year round in it. So
that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, you want to you gotta just throw an image up there for us, something
like that, Shannon.
There.
Ooh,
right?
Yeah,
that's happy.
So, but you can put this anything you want.
Do you want to just put that on the screen so everybody else kind of knows what we're looking at, Jack?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, put it on the StreamYard for us. Yeah, there you get it.
That is really super cool.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That's
Imagine if you had say 3 or 4 of those, I guess, all in a row, and everybody, you got the whole family, you got the dogs, you got the whatever, everybody's got their own space.
It's a new trendy thing, right?
Oh, definitely
Camping or whatever.
Most
right?
certainly. Most certainly it is. Yeah, another fact, Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin in a biodome. It will also instant fail. Oh yes, cheers. I think Jax is just adding in that image for us just to give you a little overview of maybe what we're aiming to create as time goes on. We need to get some polycarbonate panels. That's what it is. So good luck. Oh yes, indeed. We love building this stuff. Like I said, we wouldn't like heck channel, so to speak, if we weren't down for building all of this stuff.
So that's what we're looking at there, that kind of thing.
It's pretty.
There you go. That's it right there. So
And you can build them in different sizes.
there we go. Check. Yeah, you see all.
It'd be so like
Right?
I like the
Oh.
triangles.
Mm-hmm.
the triangle's nice. I just like the feeling that you're even on like a shitty, cold,
Yeah.
crappy winter day, you
Oh,
can
there's the
be in there and you can have sun or the outside light and you can have greenery. Makes
Yep.
you feel good.
Yep, absolutely. And if it's not above a certain temperature, none of your gates are going to open up top. You know, your thermo activated hydraulics or whatever. So
No, that's pretty cool.
yeah, it's very cool. And then on top, like you just said though, I mean that's where you'd want to be winter. You know, like if you're only getting a certain amount of sunlight anyways, but that dome is 15 degrees Celsius no matter what time of year minimum. And then
Mhm.
you've also even go a step further on your north side of your dome and you've got a nice sized wood stove
Mhm.
and it's piped out accurately. Send it.
No, I think that would
'Cause
be.
you know what I mean?
That's why you plants indoors. Again, it's all those things, right? It's why you want the plants indoors in the winter. It's why even though the cold days, if the sun is out, it makes you feel better. You got to have some nature in there.
Mhm.
You got her. You got her. I mean, it's like I don't make a big point of taking vacations per se, but I sure do enjoy them once I make it. So I'm thinking to myself, hey, maybe I just build myself
Mhm.
a dome, then
Yeah.
I've got a vacation built right. Because it literally would just be like, okay, I'm not doing anything today. I'm gonna go catch some sunlight and some heat. And you know what I mean?
Well,
with
that
all
makes
of
you
my
feel so much
tropical,
better.
yeah, with all of my tropical plants sitting around me, I'm gonna grab my hammock, grab a book. Like that sounds like a resort vacation. If
It
you're just
does.
walking across your yard to do it, or you can more to the point, like we were just saying, like if we had guests or something that were like, hey, can we take a vacation?
Well, I think anytime you can consider spending time outside,
Yeah,
even if you're going in the hot tub in the dead of winter, but you're still getting the fresh air being outside, spending that time outside, it's all still something about the outside air is
oh yeah,
outside life, right?
for sure. And so Jack's like, we got the 40-foot floor plan.
We got a bunch of.
So it stands
different
Oh
things.
goodness,
at
that's
the at the peak of it. It stands 22 feet tall.
Yeah,
holy hell.
So if you put a knee wall on it,
Yeah.
put a 3-foot knee wall on it, you're talking 25-foot arch.
Where are you gonna put this?
I don't fucking know. Somewhere I'll cut some trees.
Over by the
Fuck, I don't
yard,
know.
probably.
Really?
Yeah, probably where the
Oh.
campground is.
Where the campground is.
Right? I don't know. It's cool. Cheers. It's yeah, we had some fun and lightning last night as well. Cheers, everybody out there in the audience. I'm wondering what else. Those hydroponic questions we've been having this morning have been fantastic. I think we missed a bunch though. So
I know.
I tried to scroll back. I didn't see any.
it's all good,
Yeah.
sis. There's been a lot. I've been watching along. I know we missed something, but all I can say is that hydroponics is the real deal. Even just talking about, I guess, Kirk's original question too with yield, right? Like time and yield versus say flavor and effect. I don't know, but just bringing those ones up, just circling back to that one, I would love to see a couple aeroponic statistics, right? Like if you could just have an AI overview of that from say Google or the likes, and just to see what's been brought up over the years. Because again, he made a good point with the anecdotal evidence. Like there's a lot of like hearsay or she did this, he did that kind of thing, but there's not really any like bona fide scientific experience. Maybe that's one thing that we're gonna have to, as time goes on, we'll start playing with it with our systems
Mhm.
just to actually prove
Test,
what,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Because even like some of the stuff I've done with like I did the water calculate. Remember, I was pulling the water, how much water was recycled. That rate was absolutely insane. Even at a rate of like how much we were putting into the reservoir for flowering, watching the number go up on the recycling side of things, I was like, holy shit. Like it was just like runaway train, water's going up, and then it was just like like it really, really went nuts. So what do you got, sis? We can read some stuff out here while Shannon while sitting chill.
Don't read the whole thing. It's just it brought me up a weird answer, but
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're all wet.
No, just the answer is like it doesn't relate to the questions I asked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hydroponics generally yields faster, cleaner flavors, while soil produces more complex, earthy tastes. For terpenes, the aromatic oils giving plants their smell/flavor, soil's rich microbial ecosystem and trace minerals typically create a richer aromatic profile, whereas hydroponics can reach higher total concentrations, but with less complexity. So it sounds to me like you get more of one thing, right, instead of an array. Right, but I can see how that would be because, I mean, let's face it, when you're growing in water, you're limited you're putting in it.
Yeah.
Right, like in soil, who knows what heavy metals actually do to flavor?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying like I'm not even accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying, what happens when an eggshell gets eaten by a plant? You know what I mean? Like, what happens when a root leaches across fucking pine needles?
Yeah.
Like, like I wonder what happens in life, right?
Yeah.
It's too hard to define soil. There's so much stuff happening.
But it does though, because when certain plants like that and some don't, right? Like under a pine tree, for instance, certain plants can't be under a pine tree because they won't survive.
Hey, there's rain.
Because of the whatever pine needles get off, right?
Yep, exactly. Well, yeah, the acidity, the acidity.
So that does make sense.
There's blueberries that freaking love. Every year we take a handful of pine needles out of the back and put them on our blueberries.
Just to help decompose, because it won't happen immediately, right? Like it doesn't. But over time, you have to just keep building it because it continuously just decomposes into the soil.
Yeah. And then it doesn't help the blueberries.
They need the acid.
They like acidic soil.
Yeah, so that's why. I mean, but again, it's not like a right away kind of thing. So I didn't even necessarily get into all that, but that's all good. It's whatever. Pawpaw leaves ground up is an overlooked pest deterrent. All right, I'm gonna look at myself, Billy, because we are having an issue with. Can we look up cabbage moth deterrents, please, if you don't mind? Do you use less water in a hydro system than soil? Yes, bona fide. Yes, Pete. I think it's hydro systems are like 55 or 65% more efficient across studies done when comparing to soil. I think that has mostly more to do with saturation points and dryback. And of course, just in a contained system, you definitely have far less evaporation and dryback, obviously. So the water running through the system repeatedly definitely keeps it intact, and that's why you've got far more efficiency. And then aeroponics, I think, goes up to like 95% increase in efficiency. And of course, if you're increasing the efficiency of the water consumption, you're probably also increasing the efficiency of the nutrient consumption. Just kind of makes sense, right? So saying some old farms never tested soils. DDT and old pesticides were used heavily on potato fields. Yeah, old timers would put metal shavings in the soil for peaches. Yeah, that's all interesting stuff. Yeah, and I don't know. There's just so many tricks. Like rhubarb leaves are a great. You can boil them down. You can turn that water that you boil down in that with them. Of course, use gloves. Wash that fucking pot out thoroughly with soap afterwards. But that water that's been boiled in that pot with those leaves, that's a rodent deterrent.
Really?
Yeah, because rhubarb leaves are poisonous. So anything that smells the scent of a rhubarb leaf won't touch that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of natural things out there you just don't know, right? Like natural. I mean, there's so many of them. I read them and I get really excited, but I forget them.
Who was the poor son of a bitch that had to figure all this stuff out?
Right.
That's what, like the mushrooms, all of the mushrooms along the way. Like somebody's like, "Oh, mushrooms, let's have some. They're good," and they expand our mind. And then somebody's like, "This one," and they're like, "No," and he's like, gone.
He's like, "Yeah, don't do that."
Right, and then they're like, "Okay, so we know those ones don't do it. We're sorry." Same with rhubarb, right? Like you're eating the stalk.
Most things you eat the leaves.
Yeah, most things you eat the leaves first, not the stalk ever. So you got eat the petiole of the rhubarb,
But if you don't,
but
can you?
the leaf matter itself is where the poison resides.
So, but if you don't boil that down, if you just eat the leaf, is that going to hurt you?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, like goats don't eat.
Really?
It's poisonous even if you. Yeah. It's poisonous.
Well, I don't like rhubarb on like I don't eat rhubarb.
We go about an inch down.
Yeah. That's what my
Really?
mother said. You got to cut an inch down from the top.
Good to know. I would not know that.
Go two if you're worried.
Well, I'm not, and I don't eat like I'm not a rhubarb fan, so I wouldn't do it. But interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so heading to the old rhubarb patch makes sense. Nothing eats it. Yeah, goats don't eat it.
Yeah.
Right? Humans are the fucking weirdest.
Yeah.
Right? Like we're such.
Like let's try and eat anything.
Yeah.
What can we have?
What is it? The active ingredient in peppers, capsaicin, or what is it? Capsaicin or whatever it is. It's like, yeah, let's. Oh, it's deadly in high doses. Well, let's eat it in small doses and just burn our eyes out instead. Like it's fun. And we're so weird. Like,
but we don't have natural instincts towards that.
Or even like the cow patty theory, or like the buffalo patty theory, like with the stoned ape theory. Look up the stoned ape theory,
okay.
Right? Like that's
Did you
one
want
of the.
Still?
Oh sure, yeah. The most effective way to protect your brassicas from cabbage moths is a two-pronged strategy. Oh, I like two-pronged strategies. Thrice is even better. Physically blocking the adult moths from laying eggs and using biological treatments to eliminate hatched caterpillars. So physical barriers, preventative method. So okay, shout out to Big Nug too. Last night on Planets of Our Lives, he showed us the coolest fucking setup for his. Do you remember the netting, but like in a tent?
Yeah,
like that.
He created like an A-frame.
Yeah, he made like an A-frame,
this huge
but billowed it out too, so that the plants could just. Oh,
yeah, it's got like
cool.
It's got like things off of it with tubing, and he it pushes it from the plant, so it doesn't
so cool. So
and how like a thin netting, like more like a screen?
Yeah. Like,
wow,
it's like a cloth.
Oh,
yeah. Beetles love rhubarb leaves. Yeah, well, not much else. Not much else there, right?
I've really never seen beetles eating rhubarb leaves.
Yeah, probably Japanese beetles. That's probably why. It's probably why nothing these Japanese beetles.
Yeah.
All right, so floating row covers. Install lightweight mesh fabrics directly over your crops. That's what I'm saying. He had that, but on a supersize.
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah, Argyle. What is it? Argyle P12 lets sunlight in, water pass through while blocking moths completely. That's cool. Elevated netting. Always use support hoops to elevate the mesh. Yeah, presses flat against it. Wire baskets. Yeah. You can put a tomato cage around it almost and put something over the tomato cage. That's not a bad idea. And then the biological treatment. Oh, we got some bacillus. All right. Bacillus thurigood. Wait, Bacillus thuringiensis. This is a safe and naturally occurring soil bacterium that targets chewing without harming birds, humans, or bees. When the larvae eat the sprayed foliage, the bacterium halts their digestive system. Cool. Top-rated BT products, so BTK biological insecticide concentrate. I don't love that shit. Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Visual and odor deterrents.
Supporting methods, territorial decoys. Cabbage moths are highly territorial. Yeah, no shit.
So you
get
a decoy.
I'm gonna make a decoy cabbage moth. I'm gonna be a giant. Can you imagine me in a giant cabbage moth outfit running around?
Scarecrow.
Oh my gosh.
I know this because they destroy my rhubarb. But I literally don't ever have anything eating our rhubarb plants. Yeah. Like they're like the one plant that actually has all of its foliage intact.
Is he talking about the Japanese beetles?
Rick. Yeah, what kind of beetles are you talking about, Rick?
Google that shit, Rick.
Google that shit.
Because they're evil buggers, and sometimes they're hard to find. Like they're hard to find, right? You see the evidence of them being there, but you can't.
Oh, you can just see that your plants are getting fucking annihilated. Yeah, you're just like, wow, I can do nothing against this hidden fucking demon.
You wanted me to look up?
I don't know.
Okay.
I found one on my sunflower yesterday. I was not very.
Oh, the stoned ape theory, right? Because humans have a way of like looking at something. Like, who was the one that said, "Let's drill into the tree"? Well, somebody broke a branch off of a tree. Obviously, saw that it was just bleeding out first thing in the spring, and said, "What is this fluid?"
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
I mean, you can see how people would have found sap.
But what would people have like? How would you eat grass per se, like a goat? So we don't always. How would people have looked for things to eat? They'd have to try something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, so one of the theories is that there was an evolutionary leap in the way that our eyes function, and because our eyes can see through reflective objects like water,
Yeah.
it allowed for our ability to see into that water and understand that it was teeming with life.
Mm.
And so above ground maybe wasn't as fertile,
Right.
but below the surface of the water, and being able to see that and understand that there was something on that surface, right? Because most creatures only just see a wide open surface, nothing, right? That's why nothing goes out into the ocean thinking, let's fucking make something happen.
Right.
You can't see anything past it, anyways.
Yeah.
But we
Fair.
can see through that water. You know,
Oh.
like if you're standing on a coast, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're looking at if you're standing on a cliff or something and the water's clear enough,
Yeah, you can see.
yeah, you can see, oh, there's a fucking fish down there. There's a porpoise down there. Let's go. Looks like something to eat. So once we got that advantage, right? And then the stoned ape theory was the stoned ape hypothesis is a controversial evolutionary theory proposed by Terence McKenna in his 1992 book, Food of the Gods. It suggests that the rapid expansion of the human brain and the emergence of a human consciousness were catalyzed by early hominids ingesting psilocybin mushrooms. But where did they come from? Right? So, how the theory works. McKenna proposed a prehistoric sequence of events that linked climate change, diet, and neurochemistry. Environmental shift. African jungles receded millions of years ago. Human ancestors were forced to adapt to open savannas where they followed migrating herds of animals. The mushroom catalyst. Early humans foraged for food in animal dung where Psilocybus cubensis naturally grow. Cognitive enhancement. McKenna argued that consuming these fungi in small doses improved visual acuity, helping with hunting, while larger doses dissolved the ego. This supposedly triggered brain regions associated with language, social bonding, and abstract thought. Scientific consensus. While the hypothesis remains highly popular in psychedelic and counterculture communities, it is largely dismissed by mainstream paleoanthropologists and evolutionary biologists. Yeah, no genetic heritability, alternative explanations. Okay, here we go. Mainstream anthropology attributes the tripling of the human brain size to other factors such as the adoption of tool use, meat consumption, the use of fire to cook food, which freed up calories for brain development, and the complex social structures required to raise dependent children.
Interesting.
Despite the lack of direct evolutionary evidence, some modern researchers and advocates, such as mycologist Paul Stamets and cognitive scientists, argue the theory highlights interesting parallels between modern neuroscience, which show that psilocybin increases neural connectivity and the sudden leaps in prehistoric art and symbolic behavior. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, you gotta wonder what happened.
Mm-hmm.
There's something happened, but like I heard about, like even the like I said, when you can see into the water, you realize that there's food in there, and if it was maybe more abundant, say in days gone by, whereas there was less human beings on the earth, and they realize, you know, with a spear or a net,
Mm-hmm.
I can get that,
Yeah.
and then the enhancement of the omega-3 and omega-6 around the brain
Mhm.
because of that. We all know that that's heavy in fish,
Yeah.
right? So if that was a possibility, there you go.
Yeah.
Lots of different theories. There's a great amount of documentaries on that stuff. It's always been something that fascinated me. A time machine would be the coolest.
Oh,
Huh?
Would you go backwards or forwards?
I'd go backwards.
I think I'd want to go backwards. Forwards kind of scares me.
Damn.
But if you go forwards, you can maybe affect change.
Then I might.
But if you what?
But you may. But then you get into the like.
Right then,
Yeah.
Time viewing, time manipulation. You can't just manipulate time. All right, everybody out in the audience, real chat here.
And that would be my fear of going forward because you're not supposed to be there at all. Not that you're. If you go back, you can watch what's happening.
Yeah, but
Not
you can,
supposed to be there either.
not-
and you can still
Yeah.
change the effect of what happens in the future. I don't think you should go anywhere.
Guys, what happens if you're in the time machine, guys? I need to know. You can pull that down so Shannon can see the comments again.
Okay, so we want to know if people want to go forward.
Yeah, you going forwards or backwards? That's our
Or
big question.
entering the.
I
I'm not fucking with the time machine.
I am not going in it.
So we're in a time machine right now. So the way that here we go. We're living it right now. Sorry.
No, but I'm okay because I'm supposed to be in this one.
You're supposed to be in this one, but people always say, what if?
Yeah.
What
What if I could go back and do this thing over? And it's like, well, what if you do it right now? Right? Like that's what I say to people. Like,
Well, I don't
instead of
think.
worrying about going back to do it, if
Yeah.
you still think it's a thing, you could just do it right now, and then right now becomes the thing.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
thinking
Like,
if I think like that. Like I don't know if I think that I should go if I could change. Okay, yeah, I do a little bit. But
backyard for sure. Big nugget. I'm going to the backyard, damn it.
Yeah.
but I also don't I kind of accept the fact that I don't know, this is where I don't know.
This is where we're supposed to be.
I'm supposed to be, and if I want to change it, I change it today so I can change it later. And I don't like to think that am I making any sense?
No, you totally are, because I honestly think for myself personally, like I'm cool just with he said backwards. Okay, I got you.
Go back.
I thought you were picking the backyard because your backyard's balling out of control,
Yeah,
man.
I know, right?
That's why.
He's like, I'm just happy where I am. I'm
Yeah.
hanging in the backyard.
I'm going to the backyard. Fuck out of here. No, yeah, I get what you're saying. Totally. Just being happy where you're at instead of trying to be like, I need to go ahead and and make sure that they know, or I need to go back and try and fix this. You're like, how about we just.
Like, do I wish maybe I had done different things in my life? Of course. But I also think that I've had a lot of great opportunities, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about good or bad things that have happened either way.
Yeah. Like
Myself.
there's maybe for me there might, but here's the thing. I'm with you in the camp of like maybe just don't fuck with it at all, because I often say too, like if I could have maybe done one thing earlier, it probably would have been maybe get started on YouTube or start my business earlier. Those two things maybe would have been, knowing what I know now. And,
You've been ready then.
but it would, and amen. There you go. So that's the $1,000 trillion million question. Is like, I don't think I want to manipulate anything, because I think sometimes when you realize, like I had a client of mine where it was sometimes tough to gauge when I was going to be able to get up to his job site there. One, it was a few hours away. Two, it was on an island, so weather dependent, all kinds of things. So instead of worrying about like making sure get there at this time, it was almost like let the dice roll, and where they land, and that's what's supposed to be, right? Don't try and force yourself to be at a certain place at a certain time, because if you get there at that time, there's a good possibility that it might not even work out the way that you were planning anyway. So
No,
just
'cause I
instead
think-
of forcing it, roll with it, and when you get there, that's the time that you're supposed to be there.
Because I think things in my own mind. I don't know how true it is for me. I just think things happen for a reason. You're put in places in a certain time because that's where you're supposed to be in to deal with it. That's how I look at it.
Well, I also think too, I mean, honestly, like I think our minds have a funny way of just dealing with the problems as they come, rather than like, when you go and try and look to solve something that hasn't happened yet, or you go and wish upon something that had happened that you wish you could have done differently. Both of those things are a complete fucking waste of your energy. Right? So instead of doing all that, just trying to be present in the moment and make good decisions in the moment that you've been given, that's probably more relevant to it than anything, instead of being like, oh, I need to move to the future. I gotta go warn the future about how. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna make the future better by being present in this moment and making good decisions, and encouraging my community to do the same.
Well, and do people, if you went to the future, are people really going to listen to you? Like, I mean, honestly, if someone came to you and said, I'm from the past, then you'd be like going 911, crazy person,
Right.
come pick them up.
No, there's a validity to that too, but who wants to know? Like it's
People
like,
need
imagine if you
I
went.
just want to see what it was. Like I just love.
So that's like time viewing.
Like
You can't
I just
talk
want
to
to go,
anybody.
exactly. I just.
So you just want to be like
what it was.
Ichabod Crane or whoever the guy, right? This You know what?
In
Does
Time
that make
Machine.
sense? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's not. Is that not the
That's
person?
Ichabod Crane.
Okay, right, wrong guy.
Guy in the Time Machine.
No.
Oh.
Who's the guy that goes back? Scrooge. Who is it?
Just look up Time Machine because that movie's actually fucking trip. And I'm pretty sure that it's is it not Christian Bale?
Now it's bugging me.
No, it's Batman.
What's
Batman
the,
doesn't
what's the
work.
Christmas movie that goes back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. But you're just watching. You're not like involved. I just want to
Yeah.
watch. I don't want to touch people or
Can't. But no, but the weird thing about this, who's in Time Machine, the movie?
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce, sorry. They're both great. Hey, listen,
what about the hot tub?
I literally listed an A-list actor and you replaced it with just another A-list actor. So forgive me. It's like, literally same like generation.
What was the movie?
Time Machine. Can you give us a brief rundown of Time Machine? Because it's creepy. Because
Yes.
he breaks. I'm pretty sure he breaks the machine.
Do I know this one? Do you think?
If you've not seen it yet, it's a fucking trippy. It's a trippy.
Apparently,
Oh yeah.
it's
It's
a
fucking
novella.
operation pull up here too. What are we doing?
Oh yeah,
Jack, you've been totally
Keep
slammed.
talking. I didn't want to.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Well,
Oh yeah, totally hit the
today.
like
Hit
button.
that damn like button.
Big Nug, give us 4 options.
He did.
He did.
You've been way slacking today, sis.
Slack.
Oh, we got to go back to the start for that. I don't even know the. That was like the first comment that was made on the show. I kid you not. Dozer, here, dozer, skid, dozer, excavator, track, loader, mini excavator, dozer, excavator. Oh,
That's
it's
too many
multiple.
options.
No. Because it's multiple options.
Okay.
Right? He
Okay.
said it, multiple machines today. So
Yeah,
those are the.
so-
Yeah. Don't worry, Big Nug. I was paying attention.
Sure. Come again at me because I was not near the.
All right. So first option is dozer, skid.
Dozer. Skid.
Okay, next option is dozer excavator. Okay.
Yeah.
Next option is track loader, mini excavator. This is great. This is fucking great.
I don't have any of these exciting things to drive.
I need all of these in my life.
No, you do not.
Yes, I.
No, you do not.
Send equipment. Last one is dozer excavator.
Dozer.
All right, guys, get your flipping votes in.
We already did dozer excavator.
No, you did dozer, skid. Oh, wow, you did. All right, put it in. Twist. Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Okay,
That's what he wrote. Here, I'll put it up.
I want to vote.
Here we go.
We need to vote.
Shannon's going to vote.
Hold on.
There, look at.
So dozer X twice.
Sure.
Or is it
Mix it
dozer
up.
mini X. I'm throwing mini in front of
Hey,
it.
there's
Sure.
me.
Hey, what's going on, Johnny? I'm going to be on the TV, mama. Bulldozer, let's go. Let's go. This is great. I'm having a blast. You having a good time in this show, Shannon?
I am. I enjoy it.
So-
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, these are the best shows.
Is there not the poll? How do I know with my poll?
You might have to
There we
reset.
go. No, I just said it.
No,
Oh.
she just put it up.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
All right.
See.
I'm going C. I was elected to lead.
Okay, I picked.
I had to.
All right, oh.
Every time.
Now
Bulldozer
I gotta
or
hit the like button.
Did
hit
you
your
hit
like
the
button. I just hit my like button too.
Well, thank you. Very nice. I'm not hitting the like button.
Why not?
We already
I'm
did.
in StreamYard.
Oh,
They don't give me such options. I'm like Uncle. I'm not allowed to touch the other technical things. Just give me my one thing.
that's a good idea. But and I can't even do that because you know what happens when I do it? I end up ending everything.
Not only that, but I feel like when you're like I'm on camera and obviously the laptop's right here in front of me, it takes a little bit of Wi-Fi. So the more I'm fucking out, I don't care. You can do whatever.
Oh, now I can have mine.
But because because why not? But no, in all sincerity, like if I'm just kind of messing around or I'm running YouTube here or whatever, I don't need to be. I'd rather be chilling with the audience than like, oh, what are we doing? And that's why Jack's being over at the
Jack's
that
in control of
computer.
that.
Yeah, she can. bring up the screen.
Slacking.
Jax is not slacking. I was just obviously I was just joshing you around.
What was the time? I'm back on the time machine thing because I just looked at it again. What was the time machine show that was attached to
Andromeda?
the Marvel comic stuff?
What if?
No.
What time? There was no time machine.
Yeah, there was.
9.
Yeah, it was a closet.
That's Narnia.
Maybe
No.
it was. It was.
It was
No,
Narnia.
it was a closet.
It
But,
was fucking Narnia. I'm not lying.
no, but there was a thing.
Guys, get your freaking emojis up. Shannon's been wondering why you guys have not put anything up for emojis yet. So, classic throwback right here also. What do you think, Shanball? Throwback. Yes. And while you're at it, get your votes in, guys. BRB.
There's
Baby.
DC Legends of Tomorrow.
DC. That would have nothing to do with Marvel.
Stop. They're the same.
Just saying. Just saying. Does anyone remember Voyagers? Up.
Voyager.
Let's have a look-see Lou here. Big Look, I do not remember that, but like, remember like Xena,
Oh yeah.
Warrior Princess, and then Hercules with that other dude. Remember? And they like, no, they were like, and they were like crossover shows. Every once in a while, Xena would show up.
When you say
Oh.
like what did you
Voyager.
I feel like is a show. I
It
think
might have
so.
been, or like you talking about a vehicle. Imagine he's talking about like a bulldozer. He's like, but Big Doug's just over here. He's like, no, the fucking hi-ho. Like,
talk about an SUV.
he's talking about some fucking awesome piece of equipment that nobody gets to operate but him.
And you know when you said the time machine, all I could think of is the hot tub time machine.
That was,
I've not seen that either.
that movie is fucking
So
awful.
random.
Yeah, it's great.
So random.
It is great.
We watched it in university. So random.
Well, it's got that one guy from Ballers in it too. I can't even remember his name. He's a fucking great actor. He's hilarious.
The version I watched was like the 1950s.
Hopefully that's the correct name. There's also a time machine type TV show, The Voyagers. Jax, just look up Voyagers TV show.
Or Quantum Leap.
Yeah, just
They
search.
brought up a movie.
There's actually a bunch of time machine movies.
Oh fuck yeah! People have been thinking about time viewing forever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's that other one with Ben Affleck? Paycheck.
It's from 1982.
1982. There you go.
What's 1982? The Voyager?
Voyagers.
Or what about Quantum Leap? Is that one too?
Paycheck. Remember that movie Paycheck? Do you
No.
remember? So
No.
the guy,
The TV.
the guy has to go do like top secret work, and they're like, "We're gonna block out your memory when you're done, but you'll have like $68 million in your account, but you will not remember the last 2 months of your life. It'll just be a blank from when you walk through this door to when you complete your contract." And they're like, "Do what you want. It's yours to take." And he's like, sits there and he's like, "All right, fuck it, let's do it." And
Really?
he wakes up 2 months later, and all are rich, but there's like some weird things have happened.
He doesn't know what's going on.
He's trying to remember, and then he's like, "What did I do? What am I right? Like, what was I part of? What did I work on?" And then he left himself breadcrumbs all throughout the 2 month contract or
So he
whatever,
could find his
so
way
he
back.
could figure out what it was that he. It's a fucking great
Got
movie.
young Ben Affleck.
That's a Paycheck. Yeah, that's
Uma Thurman.
yep.
How old was that movie?
Great movie.
2003.
And then what was that one with Justin Timberlake? That was the one where they had the time bank on their arm. You remember that?
No.
It was like your expiry date on your arm, Shane Ball. So it was like a big digital clock with like 0, 0, 0, 0s, right? Like all of it. And then so the richest people in the world had fucking unlimited amount of time on
Really?
their arm, right? And you could buy and sell time. That was the currency.
That's
So
creepy.
yeah, so there, and then like there'd be like people, you're like, "I'm running out of time."
Yeah.
And then like
In
the most
Time?
in time with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. That's another crazy. Those are all great. Those are all
Sorry,
great.
Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah, there you go. Check those out on a Saturday night, folks. Couple little watches there that are interesting. I like the old movies because it's like makes you wonder what people knew or like were hinting at. Even when you watch The Matrix nowadays, I'm like, oh, what the fuck were you got? What did you know? Like, yeah, what were you trying to tell us when you wrote fucking?
Yeah, about the possibility. Because really, back then, did you ever think?
That
we get
everything
that
would
now.
become the Matrix? Like, did you ever think you'd step into it?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's fucking weird as Fuck. All right, guys. Cheers, everybody. I'm having a little bit of
Clocks.
purple hue. Clock Stoppers. Oh yeah. Clock Stoppers. That's another good movie. Rick, shout out to you, bro. Guys, hit us with your movies. Yeah. What about Village People, bro? Doc, send us the fuck. Yeah. What other time movies are there? There's a bunch. Yeah. Paycheck had something to do with time viewing. I remember that because they install some satellites around the universe so that they can actually
They got
see
big. Yeah, I got a look.
to the same point.
Teenage movie clock stuff.
Clock Stoppers. Yeah. I remember that shit.
I
Cheers.
don't. Wow, I'm looking up everyone you guys are suggesting just to see.
The guy has a watch, and when he presses it, it fucking stops,
Yeah.
and he can move around.
And what one's
Everything for that's Clock Stoppers, but that's a cool ass one. That's a really fucking cool one. And then of course, there's always the superhero ones and shit. Shanball, you good to go? Are you done with your little media asset? Jeez, all
well,
you want
yeah,
to do,
but now I
all Shannon wants to do is consume.
I know. I just can't like stop. Sorry. Fine, we'll go back to work. Okay.
Yeah. Look, break time's Rompus time is over. Ashfolio, what's going on? Welcome to the show. We're just hanging out. Welcome to the studio. We got OGGO Growth Systems Incorporated making all of this stuff happen. You guys already know what it is. Jack, if you would be so kind as to throw up that link tree, unless, of course, Rick's gonna send it. Did I miss the hydro versus soil conversation? I don't know. It's never been hydro versus soil.
Shouldn't it just be let's grow?
I mean, hey, we can talk about it, but I don't think it's versus because I run both. And
Yeah.
I'm very happy to run both. And also too, for what it's worth, I find each of them maybe has its own place and time throughout the year.
Yeah,
I
we
totally
did-
agree.
We talk. I
we
think
discussed a lot about it. We
Yeah.
discussed how it affects flavor.
well,
we
just
discussed
but
how it
even
affects
I'm
growth.
thinking of even just like let's say you've got your favorite outdoor soil plant. It's going right now.
Yeah.
And this is your friendly public service announcement here. Go cut those clones.
Yeah.
The title of the video says hydro versus soil.
It
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, hey.
Yes.
The
we
thumbnail.
discussed, yeah, the
Thumbnail. Yeah. Of course.
We were
Yeah.
discussing it,
Yeah. We've been talking it. Yeah. Absolutely. Hasholio. Weigh in
but
on
not
it.
not in a like negative way. Like, what's the differences, kind of thing. And
Yeah.
Just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a great one here for sure.
Maybe it should have been hydro and soil.
Yeah. No, but versus I like it
it
because
does
it makes
make
it.
a battle after.
Versus. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm down with that.
Let's
Jax,
do-
you make the best thumbnails. Shout out to you.
I
Yeah.
think I'll be good at that.
Asholio. No, you make a good point there. But weigh in on it however you would
Yeah.
like because we're always welcoming people's
Especially
comments.
because your name implies something related to like how you grow, maybe. Right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
And what I'm thinking
or
too is
definitely maybe something that you enjoy. Because why
What
would
if our-
you name yourself that?
actually one of our most up to date product, like one of our newest products that'll be coming out here launching soon, is actually dedicated to soil growers.
Mm.
And I don't know. Do you remember a certain tower
That you bury in the ground.
that you bury in the ground?
A buried tower.
A
I know what
buried
you're talking about.
tower seems like something you used to feed things with. All these soil growers out there, they're like, "Fuck off! Are you guys gonna make one?" We certainly are. I think we're gonna make one here. We're gonna put it on our website. We're gonna see how well our soil growers accept that. We are going to make worm feeder tubes.
Yeah.
Now, do you know the premise of this, Shanball?
I know nothing.
Okay, so
Or I don't remember any. I don't remember.
anybody that is out there that has worms, you know you don't necessarily love throwing your compost scraps on the top of your very nice elegant grow in your grow tent there. What you can do to get those food scraps into that soil so that the process can actually happen is you're filling your bed, or even to more of the point, if you already have a full bed and it's living and it's operating and it's got worms in it, what you can do is you can get one of our worm feeder towers. You take it, and what you're going to do is you're just going to dig down to the preferred height. We would say that all of the holes in the tower get buried, and there would be a spot where you would actually want to ideally place too. And there's perforations all through this bottom part here. And with that, the red wrigglers down in your soil or whatever else is in there, centipedes, I don't know, anything that's down to decompose food,
Yeah.
it'll crawl into that tube, it'll eat what it can eat, and it'll go back into the soil. So you can throw food scraps down into it. You don't want to overload it. You don't want to
Really?
overdo it. But yeah, just a bit by bit, you can certainly throw in some and like definitely. I would think like your core of your pepper or your tops of your strawberries, or it's a great way to like recycle your food scraps. Get them down in there. Because red wrigglers, they'll eat fucking plywood. Like they can eat.
Is that like a normal worm? What's a
They're
what is
not
that?
there's like earthworms and then there's red wrigglers. I'm sure there's millions of worms. Let's look them up. Jax,
I would
let's
just
look it up.
well,
How many worms are there?
The only thing I know for sure, because I used to have a worm bucket in my apartment,
Red wrigglers are
and
fucking
red
aggressive.
wrigglers decompose really fast.
Yeah. Like you can
okay,
put
so I need to
newspaper,
definitely see what they.
put newspaper in with them. You can tell when you look at them, they thrash aggressively. Like if you put one on a line for fishing,
They just look like your regular earthworms for the most part.
yeah,
Because who's the guy?
but
Somebody
they're
has like
just
a.
aggressive
And they're a little bit smaller than earthworms that I recall.
and they move fast.
Okay, so they're the more skinnier ones.
They move
Yeah.
very, very
Okay.
fast. Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah, it's cool. So, anyways, yeah, those feeder tubes.
Oh, yeah,
there you
okay.
go, red wrigglers. So that's the most popular and efficient earthworm species in the world for indoor and outdoor vermicomposting because they naturally dwell on the surface of the earth rather than burrowing deep into the mineral soil. They thrive in contained environments like stacked bins, urban bags, and outdoor compost piles. In these bins, they consume up to 80% of their body weight daily and process kitchen food scraps
Wow.
such as vegetable peels, coffee grounds, and egg shells in nutrient dense worm casting, a powerful natural fertilizer. There you go.
Get out.
No, not tapeworms, Rick. Yeah.
Not
But
tapeworms.
but there you go. That's a little bit of info on red wrigglers there for you guys, and that's why if you
They're saying wigglers. I always thought they were red wrigglers, but they're saying wigglers.
I don't give a shit.
I know.
I'm gonna call whatever I want to call.
Interesting. I never thought about all the different I don't think about it.
I don't think that they care what we call them.
I don't think they do.
They probably don't even go
They
by that
just
name
care that we have food.
to each other. They're like, I don't even know what red is. I can't see. I
Yeah.
don't have eyes.
Or they may be like, you're
Oh my God, there's more talking underneath the earth than we were. Worm talk.
Worm talk. Open up your tower and look down
What's
there.
going in there?
Right there.
It's really kind of fun because I had a lot of them, right? So they reproduce real fast too.
Oh yeah.
And you get like little itty bitty ones that are like just minuscule.
I'm sorry, why did you have these again?
For compost. Because I got a compost bin in town. So I had a compost bin in my apartment. You couldn't smell it. There was nothing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then I took the
And
soil
then he took the soil and used it.
in gardens.
Yeah.
So
It's really highly nutritious for plants.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of freaking me out a little bit actually. So how do you not take the worms with it when
You
you
take
take
some.
the soil? Oh.
You do.
Yeah, it don't matter.
But they reproduce really fast, like I said.
Yeah, so like if you were to like honestly like in some of these setups, I'm sure that
Huh.
people that are watching right here, right now,
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet. Oh, airplane taking off. I'd be willing to bet that they have these sorts of worms in their living soil beds with their canna plants right now. And so, like, if you were to cut into
Like in the
soil,
grow tent or whatever.
yeah, in the grow tent, yeah. That's why living so. This is
I
one
know
of the things
Mikey
about
uses it.
living
He was
soil.
talking
Oh yeah,
about it. Yeah.
he had a whole shit ton of them.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
them.
See, so that to me is like
You don't want that in your house.
I don't want that in my house.
And that's
But it's
one of
just
the.
earthworms, like earthworms.
No, I know, but that's I think for the soil versus hydro.
Yeah, true.
That's one of those points that I've made a
You're
lot
not
of
gonna have
times.
those
is-
kind of pests in your hydro.
Like they're gonna
Right.
be and I appreciate them outside and what they do, but yeah, I don't want that in my house.
Fair. And soil's also gonna attract other things, right? Like if you have soil in your house, you're probably gonna get like millipedes or centipedes or
Which also like because
Silver foxes,
yeah,
Right.
or silverfish.
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 Yep.
That sounds funny.
Little
Silver
squig-
fox.
squiggly ones.
But I do have I do have other plants right in my house, so I do have soil technically.
Yeah, and
But-
probably you have some of
Yeah,
those
but
things
some
that are
like
listed.
I think too, like the difference between like the soil that you have, say for like a monstera to sit in, like that one over there.
Mhm.
Like I think it was Emmett was just saying,
Fungus
yeah, fungus gnats. Fungus gnats are are definitely a thing that can happen in hydroponics, but they're easily mitigated too,
Yeah.
right? So like that's I think that's one of the things
they
about
also-
when you run in water that's particularly handy is like
Yeah.
if everything's going sideways, you literally just swap your reservoir. Like really, if it's down to it and everything's you're like what the
Mhm.
you know some
Mhm.
And they also
fucking thing,
don't.
you know you're like fuck this, clean it, purge
Yeah,
it,
start
start
it.
again.
Gnats don't stray far from the source either,
Yeah,
right? Like they're not going to be the ones that are going to wander around your house. They're going to stay with wherever that fungus is and stay at the source.
right, good
Yeah.
point. Yeah, you don't want all the bugs traveling and going
Yeah.
to look for new fucking source. Imagine
Yeah.
you bring like termites in
Oh,
a bag of soil and now your floor
That-
joists are being
or-
fucking
or
eaten out.
carpenter ants, because that's totally possible.
Oh yeah.
Like
Don't talk like that. That's icky.
yeah.
Like so,
But
like
it's
those, but no,
totally
so like those soil.
I know,
soil
I know,
plants,
but
like when you use Pro Mix, it's inert, so it's actually living with what you feed it,
Mm.
right? So it's actually hydro. A lot of people don't realize they do top feed hand watered hydro
Mm.
before they ever, you know what I mean? You just are using say Miracle
Hmm.
Grow and Pro Mix, and so the Miracle Grow is probably by and large pH buffered in some way, just because they know what they're doing. They want their product to be used effectively by
Mhm.
people. They don't want people to be like, fuck, I hate Miracle Grow.
Mhm.
And so that's why you see it on every fucking shelf, every single where it's it's made cheaply. They send it out massively,
Mhm.
and it works on silly shit like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
a Monstera Albo,
Mhm.
and then you just dumping it onto to HP. And that's the honest truth with a lot of nutrients like that, right? Like if it's just that generic stuff,
Yeah.
you're not using living soil. So when you get into say like a big living bed of soil, that's like where you're making outside indoor, right? Like if you took
Right.
a chunk of our land with Big Nugs Miniacs and you took it, and then there'd be clay in there, there'd be a bunch of shit in there, but you could make that in a bed indoors, and then you could put a plant in that.
Right.
Or like even more to the point, like the that no joke that I'm growing right now in the 100-gallon pot.
Yeah.
That 100-gallon pot, I took like bark and
Yeah.
fucking wood chips and branches and mushrooms and then I added soil on that.
Mhm.
And so our girl Tap, and shout out to Big Nug and Chad Westport, because our girl Tap, once she started to send the tap root down and found the layer where all of that stuff is,
Mhm.
you can fucking holy fuck. It's into some
Yeah.
living soil, so to
Yeah.
speak, right? I'm not eating it hardly anything and it's just going off. So I do love my living soil. There's no doubt about that. It's also mid-July.
Mhm.
So there, come mid-December, I don't have living soil. I'm not, you know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
why I take my hydroponics indoors and I
Right.
do my thing in there. It's very, very easy to maintain a hydroponic system. It's automated. We both have busy lives, right? So we just that's why we rock. And that's again the title of the episode, hydro versus soil.
Yeah. Could also be that they just have
It's-
their time. and
They
their
have
place,
their
right?
time and their place. That's really what I think. Even like we've been talking with Big Nug too about, he's rocking living soil right now outdoors. Or no, he's got his in small pots right now as outdoors, but then he'll be
He's
doing
got big
something.
pot- He's got a lot.
He's got all kinds of shit going. That's what I'm saying. Don't put anybody in a box,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't think anybody should put themselves in a box either.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking about this new flower bed that we just did with dirt, and obviously I just used like topsoil and peat moss and manure and that kind of stuff in it, but it probably doesn't have enough other stuff in it.
I always start with like if I make if I'm gonna make a soil up for a plant outdoors, I start with it goes 2/3 Pro Mix,
Yeah.
and then like a half a third of manure and a half a third of black soil. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So 4/6, 1/6, and 1/6, I guess
Hmm.
would be how I would say it.
Okay. Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Because then it's mostly high porosity. It's got like you want oxygen and you want water absorption, but you don't want so much water absorption that you lose oxygen. You also don't want it to dry out so fast that you can't retain water.
Yeah.
So that's where the black soil and the manure come in, right? The manure adds a little bit of life, right? It adds a little bit of nutrient.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the black earth adds a little bit of water retention.
You built it right on the ground, right? Like it's not a self-contained container.
No,
So you'll get living things that are
eventually.
Yeah, for sure. And Pete made a really good point there. We were talking about the 200% efficiency
Mhm.
increase because, I mean, let's face it, if you run a hydro system, which lots of people out do every damn day of their life, and there's no problem with it, you take that spent water, as it were, and you just use it in your garden. You know, if you've got
Plant
raised
plants love
beds,
it.
yeah, if you use it in
Flowers.
raised beds, especially,
Yeah.
all of your geraniums benefit directly from
Oh,
your
gosh, yeah.
hydroponic
Mhm.
mix. What other stuff?
And it's
What other decoratives do you have that you love?
Oh, I have lots.
Let's hear it.
I have calla lilies. I have Gerber daisies. I have lots of morning glories. I have Russian sage. I have butterfly bush. I have
See
everything.
what Big Nug said right there?
The sunflower.
I'm using my runoff when I feed my plants, right? And that is boom. There you go. Because, like, why flush it down a drain?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, my garden has been that's this year because I have so much of that. My garden is the happiest I've my flowers, like I do
Yeah.
with flowers, is
Yeah.
the happiest ever.
That's cool. That's
Mhm.
cool.
They're all like blooming.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep.
And it's handy too, like we have that tent set up downstairs. And it's got hydro and soil. And you don't have to once you fill your totes, eventually you're gonna fill your totes again, but when you remove that water, it's right there. You don't have to go hunting for more.
No,
Like when Shannon and I swapped them out last
Yeah.
week, I still have 3 jugs that I'm still watering with, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
they're still there.
Yep. Exactly.
They work in tandem well together.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely there, guys. Sorry, just looking at the comments, rolling along here. Can you believe we've already gone 2 hours?
no, it always kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Oh, this studio is almost like a casino.
It's almost like a time machine.
A time machine. It goes one way and it goes 1 second at a at a time.
It's like a slow. It's like a.
Click.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it though. We are traveling through time and space here, and we are doing so with an awesome audience. So I wanted to thank the OGGO Army. You guys make this all possible. And if you guys want to become a member of the OGGO Army, Jack's Linktree, throw the OGGO membership, everything, all of that
Just
stuff.
posted it.
Okay, well you can do you just do the membership.
Okay.
You make sure to direct everybody over there. Again, we can do the same thing that they do over on YT there, but we learned a hard lesson last year, so we just do it ourselves,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
We make it happen on our own website
Yeah.
because that's the smart way to do it, guys. So yeah, cheers everybody out there. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day thus far. Shannon, was that a good episode?
Yeah, I had fun.
I had a lot of fun.
I always learn new things. Like I don't always retain them very well, but I always learn new things.
You're always on the ball though. You are Shannon Ball. after all.
I don't know if I'm always.
Yeah, but it's all good. I think we're always all learning things. So our flowers have never been so healthy and big. There you go. Oh, go Gorilla
So
Pete,
true.
sprouting the truth out there.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Jax, how are we looking for the poll? We still got to wrap that one up
Yeah.
here before we get on out of here. What do we got? What do we got? And I need emojis too. Where's all the heavy equipment emojis at, Shannon? Is there dozers in the emoji section now?
I don't know.
Let's get something going for Big.
Okay, and then I'm gonna end it. First, I'm gonna find emojis.
Yeah, find
So
some
get your votes in,
emojis.
get them voted for what Big Nug is.
You get your emojis in. That means I get my media asset in. Time disappears when you're having a good time. Indeed, Big Nug. Well, listen, we're gonna carry this on over on the Discord side, which you already know. And have we seen Cousin Slim yet?
We have
today?
not.
I don't
We haven't seen Mikey yet today either. Guys, this is just fantastic. We're throwing this.
I don't see any.
I see
No.
a tractor.
Search There's no dozer.
No.
There's no tractor. No.
It must be a tractor.
What the? Big Nug, you rock. Everybody else out there, you guys,
Sure.
who's having one with me though? I'm not going anywhere yet. Give me one.
Oh, I'm gonna have one with you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have one with me.
Yeah, let's fill her
Yeah,
up.
let's go.
Get her go.
Yeah. Did you finish your coffee, Isabel?
I did finish my stuff.
Okay. Well, shall I get you another one here?
Yeah. No, I don't drink coffee.
There's OGGO Shannon throwing up. Way to go, Shannon. Well, this is it.
I'm
That's
trying to
what's up.
find something. I can't find anything.
Guys, do what Shannon does and throw up those tractors. Come on now. That's for Big
I
Nug.
made a whole collection of emojis here.
Oh, did you? You're finding some?
Oh, this is my collection.
Freaking.
Wait, what do you got?
Apple's probably gonna start making you buy the fucking damn.
Right. Well, this is Apple. This is on.
Okay, this is the next.
This is YouTube.
All right, guys. Cheers, everybody. This is fucking awesome.
Shannon put shovels.
Shovel, yes.
Heavy equipment.
Shovel plus tractor equals.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's probably how they actually invented the shit. Shovel, but giant.
This goes out to all the growers out there.
Oh, Jax is shouting out the growers. Cheers, everybody out there.
Cheers.
Slim flour. There you go. You guys know what to do. And I think Big Nug's basically got the away on that. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys, fucking Big Nug took the competition to heart. Them shits will probably be over 12 feet. I'm guessing by the time he's through with them.
He's at 9.5.
He's at 9.5 feet already, and it's fucking July. So
9.5.
Mine are like 3.
all right, I got like
We got
4
one
now.
that's
Yeah.
1 foot.
We got a couple 4-footers.
We got the cutest little one. It's literally like this big, and the bloom is like that.
Oh, it's actually flowering.
Yeah, it's little itty bitty. Yeah.
Mine's gonna grow. It's coming. Okay, I got no good heavy equipment.
I hope people that wanted to vote on what Big Nug is driving voted. I see 18 in the chat and I see 11 in the vote.
Get your votes in, you slackers.
Oh, some people jumped out of the chat. They're like, "You can't make me vote."
Can't make me vote for Big Nug's equipment of choice today. I picked C.
You could see.
I did
Yeah.
not.
You're the only one.
Watch me win.
You're the only one.
I'll fucking win.
You're picking track loader mini X?
Yeah.
Okay.
C.
All right.
I
3,
picked C.
2, 1. I'm ending it.
You're ending it.
But
Bring
Big
it down.
Nug has to give us the answer.
All right. So what is it?
It was 55% dozer excavator,
I picked C.
36% dozer skid loader,
This is good.
9% dozer mini X, and 0% plus Andrew for track loader mini X.
Fucking put down 1%.
Okay, but
Actually, probably
Here we go. I can't wait to find this.
it
out.
switches the
We
order,
gotta hold it
Yeah,
down.
it does. Because it puts the top one up. Top.
but
Come on,
it
Big
changes the order that I.
Come on, Big Nug. I can't do
You
this
put
all
your
day.
moves in?
Come on, Big Nug. He's on a
Big
call.
Nug's like,
He's like-
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that'd be so
The
fucking
show's gonna end and you're not.
right. Yeah, just a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you about it on
We end
Thursday,
on
guys.
the finger and let Big Nug out.
Ooh, that'd be
You might-
dirty. Big Nug, where'd you go? Oh dear,
This year, he's probably just writing it out.
he might be, or he might. Imagine though, he is legit taking a call. We're just
Making
that's it.
her like being buttheads right here.
That's it. Yeah, we're just, and the audience is like, tell us, please, fucking tell us. Gonna swing on you soon.
Yeah.
I
Did anybody talk to him this morning? Anybody know?
never actually. So I was on Discord.
Yeah.
And then my phone died. Like I was actually like signing in to like be like, okay, I'm gonna go have a chat.
Yeah.
And then my phone died. So
Dang it.
yep. I'd been out in the garden touring though, and I missed a couple great pictures this morning too. You know when you're out, and the sun's fucking just
Yeah.
the mist was rolling through, and you know the dew had gathered on the leaves just nice. It was all good, and I'm like, and I was like,
Yeah.
fucking dead phone.
Hillbilly coleus is a flower that.
I did.
No, you did not.
Oh fuck.
No.
I I think I'm a winner
The
though.
flower that mom loves.
Would you-
vote Dozer Miniac?
Yeah, I voted
Or
this.
Hex?
Yeah, the second.
Which was
I
that?
voted Dozer Miniac.
Was that for popular? Who,
That was the popular one.
it was the popular one.
Crowd.
He's always in the excavator later.
How the
Lately.
fuck did the crowd know? But
But he's in the excavator.
it's like a side chat going on or something here.
Side chat.
You imagine he's live. You know, no plot twist. He's live right now.
Yeah. He's live watching us.
Yeah, girl. Who else won? Who else won?
Scum live.
Yo, Scum, what's going on? Cheers, cheers. Oh, I said Dozer. Yo, we wondered if we went for extra innings.
Yeah.
If the homies.
We also wondered if we put up the slim flower because usually that
is the time.
It's like that's
Yeah, watch for my son. And,
slim.
but although sunflowers don't have any like creepy noise, it's like you know, there's
Oh, and Chiefin's here now.
Yo, Chief Man, what's going on? Mr. CS himself, what's going on, buddy boy? It's good to see you. Top dog. We have been giving out some CS love this morning. Had a couple beauties roll through there. Cheers, cheers, Chiefin. How you doing? If you were on vacay or whatever you're doing. I know you're out on tour.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Ocean City, Maryland. All right. Fucking right, dude. I'm glad you made it safely, or maybe you're at a rest stop right now. There. Oh, check it out, Shanball.
Woo!
Cousin Slim. I want to get some coffee. I'll have a sip.
Nice.
I don't like coffee. I smelled it.
Let's not say things we're gonna regret.
Oh.
the hand, you should do the S punch back.
Oh.
S punch.
Is it a wow?
Oh, I should
Don't
just-
swing on it. Like the TV's gonna just break. She uses the S punch force. I'm rocking the OGGO hoodies. Big salute, Chiefin. Thank you, sir. Yeah, when you get back, let's do some content. Let's do a couple episodes. We'll go have a Chiefin session.
I should so do that.
You're gonna do one.
Woo!
You and Jack.
You should bring some cookies.
Kid, does anyone remember what happened the last time I had
I
cookies?
do.
Oh, it was
You
great.
ended up in that chair.
You ended up in that chair. Pete and I held it down.
And the last time that I cooked the cookies, does anyone remember what happened that
I
time?
know, I was not.
It was a great episode. It was a great chunk.
I
of
ended up
content.
We're gonna have
turning
to
off
redo
the
it,
oven
though.
in the middle of it, and then I had to go to bed right after because I thought the safest place for me not to say any words was bed.
Yeah, just shut her down.
Yeah, like
Nice.
just go away and just because I thought I'm saying stupid things, so I'm just gonna
That's it. Wrap it up.
no
Say,
more.
wrap it up.
And then it lasts for like it's a day. It's a whole day. It's like a 24-hour day trip for me.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, Bulls do. Guys,
But
And-
that's we have to plan it out.
you gotta plan your shit out.
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
I do.
Who else out there likes their edibles? So Chiefin was like, I remember, wasn't that back in like Christmas time? Chiefin was doing like all his reclaim. Chiefin, forgive me if you were taking all the reclaim and throwing it into hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking probably with the
I think
sugar.
it was over the winter, yeah.
Yeah, just the sugar plus the THC content would just be like
Yeah.
it was the safest place for you. Yeah, you couldn't even talk. Well, same that day too, because you were like,
Oh
This
yeah,
is
the day I
we
sat in
were
the
to
chair.
bake at Shannon's.
no. The day that
Not
the
day, yeah.
podcast, she just got.
And
She was
Peter
mad.
Started to
Pick me
laugh,
up.
and we had to put her in the chair.
There's been a couple of times you've had to put me in the chair, so it's not safe.
I didn't do nothing. I was just sitting here enjoying myself, sitting in this very chair, as it were.
I'm such a lightweight though.
Yes.
I'm a lightweight.
That is a thing. But no, shout out to OGGO Growth Systems Incorporated. This has been a heck of a lot of fun. Oh yeah.
Fun.
We're gonna be doing this again on Thursday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Come on back. It's gonna be a great time once again. Tomorrow is what do we got? Who do we got?
Tomorrow you're doing an interview.
Got podcast coming up tomorrow.
Well,
Just recording.
yes,
Just
I got
record.
Some got a bunch up. Then I realized they had things in them. that
Ah,
weren't supposed to
I
have,
see, I see.
so- Yeah, and ones that I thought didn't, so I got to go back through and check again on some of them.
I got you, sis. Right on, right on. Okay, well, that sounds good. So,
there will be one tomorrow. It'll just be a surprise.
yeah, it's going to be a surprise podcast. Sounds good.
Mhm.
That's fantastic. And then, of course, Friday is Pop and Pack Friday over on OGGO Charizard. Of course, all of this great entertainment is brought to you by OGGO Growth Systems Incorporated. Shout out to Shannon, Jax, OGGO Alexandra, and Gorilla Pete out there watching along with us and keeping us company today. Guys, you guys all rock. Hit us up on our website there. Please and thank you. That would be fantastic.
Oh, subscribe, share links.
Oh yeah, all of the things. The link tree will be going up right here, right now. What else was I thinking about here as well? I just wanted to say, I mean, we've got all kinds of content in there on the membership side. All of like bunch of old stuff too, like all the old stuff that we had on YouTube.
There's
Well,
at
a
least-
lot of it.
At least one Marywell visit.
Oh yeah, all of that good stuff. Right on, right on.
Slim beat me to it.
Oh, Slim's already on. Great. Cheers,
Slim.
Cousin Slim. Yeah, we got a lot of great members out there in the OGGO Army watching along. Cheers to all of you. We've been over here streaming for a minute. Yeah, this is great. This is gonna be a great day. We got a lot of stuff to do. Hell yeah, Shanball. You got anything else? What are you thinking about? What are you saying?
Nothing.
Let's get on out of here.
Nothing.
Hell yeah, guys. Go enjoy your day. We will see you Thursday.
Well, for Build Like Heck.
Oh yeah, build like heck
Show
today,
up.
but that's
You guys show up to see at Build Like Heck.
yeah.
You can find it on the link tree.
Yeah, go to our link tree, find the build like heck, because that'll be the next spot that we go
Yeah.
live, guaranteed.
Yeah.
We'll show you guys what it looks like to get some grout down.
Yeah.
That's for people that want to, it's just a different way of entertaining because it offers up something totally different for our audience. Hey, we can show you guys how we build stuff, what we build stuff for, why we build it the way we build it. I am a very seasoned carpenter myself, so I don't have any problem showing what it is we've been getting up to and why we built things in the way that we do. So come on out and have a look at the grow room renovations because they are awesome. There's not a thing in there except for all
Looks
the work
good.
that we've done.
The floor.
Very, very clean. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm trying to think too. Saturday, there's a premiere. What will it
Yeah,
be?
Saturday is Ishka.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ishka is coming up on Saturday for the live premiere there, 10:30. We got the house coat session at 8:30. Sundays are our Sunday service. So much entertainment,
Yeah,
guys.
so many things going on.
Lots
We need a TV guide. We need an OGGO TV guide.
I can make one of those.
OGGO YT guide or something. I don't know. Yeah, and shout out to everybody on all the other platforms that we're streaming along on. If you can't find us, go hit our link tree because that's where we're at. Correct, sis?
That's correct.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Canada's #1 podcast producer, Shanball. Let's get out of here. What a great episode.
Woo!
All right, guys. Peace. All right.
Go home,